opportunity here again. As always, Blitzcrank, one of those characters where if you're gonna play Juggernaut, you know, you might as well just play what you like. And Blitz is a character that can, it's a little knowledge checky, but if you don't know the stuff to look for as this character, versus this character, I mean, if Juggernaut Blitz gets the initial hit, it can kind of just run your whole team over.
I mean, it can be scary, like, especially with Fury, which we're going to see now. If you mess up, you get command grabs, but this time we're jumping it. Now Gappy's going to eat a big amount of damage, even though you're in Fury, even though you are Juggernaut, still is going to hurt.
I was going to say, Ahri always doing the most now, as it is able to set up here. Got to be careful of that level 3. Obviously, Blitzcrank, one of the best when it comes to the reversal timing, but damn, medium into crouch heavy, not quite working out.
I think my biggest issue with Juggernaut as like a guy is that I can never tell when they have access to level 3 just because of the different colors. But now, I mean, double command grab, you're put in the corner, this might be dead.
Yeah, double super I think is enough. Oh no, and it's another situation here where it's a 2-touch.
That could be so spooky. Blitzcrank is just like the robbery character supreme. And now the 2H, but we jumped the wrong way, unfortunately. Giving him one more chance, and we break through the armor. And now the chip out might just be enough, and there it is.
Oh, and that assist breaking the armor actually was the savior there, because if that assist hadn't actually connected, we would have command thrown on the landing of the Ekko. That was so scary.
I mean, it's just terrifying. It's just Juggernaut Blitzcrank coming for you with the steamed up command grab. Like, it's horrific. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know what to do about it.
Okay, love the link. Extra bit of damage here. Can cash out 2 if they so choose, but instead is going to hold on to the meter, which I definitely think is correct. And your combo certainly would have killed from there, but says, no, I want to reset. And, you know what I'm doing here.
I mean, grappling players genuinely only want one thing. And now I think Ekko might be dead. I think this might be the most killed-est Ekko of all time. Do you build up the bar for 2? I think you're dead. I think this is it. Oh, we don't spend, though.
Oh, but a Blitzcrank tail as old as time. Dash up, nothing. Command throw when you have that charge up. The second you see no get-up attack, you're like, all right, game time.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm going in. This is what I'm doing now. This is happening. Oh, but unfortunately, we just burst at the wrong time. And now, I mean, it's another super. It's another Steam application. And now Ahri's dead.
That was very tricky. Standing right where they were going to attack to that crouching medium. That was actually very hard to... Dude, how do you know?
I have absolutely no idea. And once again, the command grab comes through. A normal throw this time leads to an opening. Might be able to kill. Double down into yourself. And just like that, Gappy just kind of runs away with those last 2 rounds.
Again, that is the danger of having Blitzcrank in this Juggernaut position, is that this character finds one opportunity. You gotta remember, really the weakness of Blitzcrank is that, like, it can be hard to find initial hits. Once he gets rolling, this character is extremely difficult to stop. His offensive pressure is very good, actually. Even without an assist, he can kind of make it work. Like, Gappy's making big reads to make it work, but you know, if you're big brain enough, you can run teams over.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter when you just... It doesn't matter, like, if you have an assist or not. When, like, command grab, it just matters if they jump or not, right? Like, You just go in regardless. But now, in the Fury, might come into play. Not able to quite get the damage cash out that they might have wanted here. But we're spinning, and we're not getting punished for it.
Oh, see, fake crank into the full send jump forward. I love the idea, but unfortunately, it's going to get us in big trouble here against the wall.
That's spooky. I love it when they crank a little bit. I love it when they just like do the tap and they just spin one time for the fans. I mean, now this is a lot of damage. We've got access to a meter on both characters, but I mean, with the Juggernaut, you're living.
Yeah, you're gonna have one last opportunity here. We do actually, okay, off the jab.
Oh my god, he's too good.
Oh, and it's gonna snap and look for the mix. The run under is gonna force the break.
I think that the, like, oh my god, we're bursting? That's crazy. I was gonna say, I think that one of the best things about Juggernaut is that no one has ever labbed what to do against snapback in this game. Because nobody plays Juggernaut, so why would you care? But now that means it's like Gappy gets opportunities just like this, and now the Ahri is one hit away from dying.
Don't jump. Stay on the ground.
Jump. They're gonna jump. Oh my god, they're gonna jump!
Dude, you gotta stay on the ground! I know it's scary, but you have to be brave! You have to be brave, you gotta stay on the ground there!
They're gonna jump. They always jump, Proxy. They always jump. God. They were so close to defeating the big robot menace, but I mean, Gappy is just the world's strongest soldier, able to make that 1 HP comeback. Now, I mean, we're one command grab away from dying, potentially. Set it up, get your own combo. Oh, we burst, though.
We're getting so much value out of regular throw after these after the rocket grabs. That's gonna be so sick.
You can get a lot, and now that stagger pressure finds a hit, the Gappy isn't able to confirm. Oh my god, the tiny little spin into a counter hit, and now we're jumping at the wrong time. The stand jab connects, and this is going to be a lot of damage. Not quite able to kill, I believe, but you're hurting.
Oh, and yeah, there's another layer to potentially be able to deal with that. Again, another thing I think a lot of people forget is that when the opponent is on Juggernaut, every time you put a normal on them, they're going to push block. Every single time.
I mean, it's so good, and we're finishing it out how we started it. Just so many command grabs coming out from Gappy, and they just found their mark.
Of assist to be able to save them off. 2x assist. I think a lot of people do. You know, I think Braum is like one of those rarities where he can work with any fuse, but I feel like I don't want to commit to. Dude, 2x might be his best fuse. Dude, double Braum assist is unbelievable.
It's really good. I think I'm still the freestyle's biggest fan. I think that like 9 times out of 10, if I can be playing freestyle, I would. Yeah. But sometimes you just want to kill somebody, and you just want to use double down and not have to think about your combo and just absolutely murder some dude.
This time, yeah, you don't have to think too much about that one. Shockwave gets half off both characters.
Oh my god, yeah, you instantly have to burst that. That was going to wall bounce into a full combo, but now the Darius in the back has eaten all of that, and you still might die here.
Yeah, it should definitely be enough. Picks him up and doesn't even need to spend the meter. A quick title drop. Light is actually able to take the perfect to start us off. You know how hard it is to perfect against and against Braum?
I mean, that's nuts. I don't think I've ever seen the like triple finish, right? Like the KO perfect 2x KO. Like that's got to sting, but
yeah.
Now setting up the monkey, putting him in the corner. Tag launch here as well, and you get to set up Unbreakable. This is just everything you could want.
Jump over. I thought maybe we were going to go for the tag. S2, but wasn't ready to commit.
Oh, and the shield call assist. The tail is all this time. It's just too good. Now we got these nice Jinx confirms as well. Set up the Oki, but we just throw a frame too early, and GTek's able to get out of it.
I was gonna say, mistime your own mix up there, put you in a bit of a weird spot. And the second you get into that hesitation stare down against Braum with Unbreakable, it's generally not in your favor, but GTek manages to take it back straight after.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta throw them. Like, especially with Braum with Unbreakable, like, it's not a great option, but when it works, it, like, really works. So, oh my god. During the screen freeze, just jumping all the way in there with the stand heavy. And I like it respecting the shield.
Oh, and it's going to be able to fully cash out here. Definitely going to be enough. You don't have to do too much with the route either because obviously Jinx level 3, definitely one of the best in the business. I would say, I mean, my personal favorite when it comes to this application. The rocket hits. I mean, her leaving the screen too. Plus, it is like the most unparryable move ever other than like Teemo darts.
Oh yeah, I mean it's rough because there's that like little gap in the middle, but I think like the best part about it is that it hits happy birthdays. Like no other level 3 does that, but for some reason Jinx gets to. It's crazy. Oh wait, that didn't quite believe in the confirm, but now we get this air throw, and one more reset is gonna finish off the Darius. That was so quick.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate the types of resets we were going for too, because trying to keep it as break safe as possible in the moment here is get the electrification and back into the mix up again.
Oh my god, just running all the way in, and once again the Braum assist comes out to save the day. But now Fury on Braum, you can do a lot of damage with this.
Say chooses not to go for the Fury dash cancel on that one. Instead puts up the shield and is going to get caught out. GTek, I'm surprised we didn't try to catch out a little harder on that initial hit we had.
Oh, but we parry. We are just too ready. You might have to pay for that. Put you in the corner. Now this is where comebacks are made. Oh, I lied. I told the damn lie.
And it's rare to see, again, a little bit of hesitation in a moment like that. You definitely had the opportunity to take control, but now, unfortunately, you're going to get stormed by the Poros here.
I like that they give him mustache. Give him a mustache. Make him dapper.
Because everybody else has, like, is it just like a fake mustache attached to the hat? Did they grow them? I don't know.
No, they grew them.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
They got that. I mean, it's just like, sometimes you just have to become a man, Poro, and that involves growing a giant mustache and putting on a fedora.
Fire. Stand Heavy follows up. Very nice with the knockdown here. Right. Fully back in control once again.
I mean, just full corner to corner, and we roll out, but we're just pressing when we shouldn't be. And now you might be dead. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That was a cute little combo. The double 2x assist, the rockets, keep the combo going. That was nice.
I love the ending routes with 2x assist when it's situations like that where it's just like, I'm going to do this one loop one more time just because, you know, that's
yeah, I just feel like it. I mean, now that's like the second parry that we've seen come out on that charge lariat here from Braum. And now with the Fury, you should be able to super, but we decide to save the meter instead. You might pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, greed can be good in some situations, but this is definitely not one of them here. Is now, again, we're going to get that same little extra extension. Instead, it's actually a reset, and Braum in the corner gets so much reward for this.
Yeah, you just cannot be up-teching against Braum. That air throw just leads into the charge heavy in the air. And now, once again, the mustaches are coming out, the fedoras are on, and that's going to finish off the set here.
That's one of the hardest realities to deal with.
These are two gamers. I think that it's always nice to see people who are like really grinding the game in these TNSs every week.
Oh, for sure. Like definitely two people. Okay, I did not expect that to connect. Honestly, the Yasuo being in red hitting the red Akali also threw me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it's all good.
Yeah, there's too much red on my screen. There's just we gotta switch it up. I think every character has a red skin right now, but and now you got the French versus American battle. I'm so surprised that JS1 missed, but the assist is able to still pick up a combo here for DD. And this should be a kill.
Oh, definitely should have been. Misses out on the rising jab and the parry on the jump down heavy. Ends up getting us in big trouble here. It's not a lot of damage, but I mean, Akali with momentum.
I mean, Akali in general. Like, no momentum, sometimes it's all you need. But, I mean, it stopped as quick as it started here. As, indeed, puts him in the corner once again. Now what do you do against this pressure? Oh, and we just dash in.
I mean, we just covered every option so well. That fireball, absolutely masterclass placement is now. Give me a Akali, like you said, sometimes we don't need momentum. Sometimes we just see stand medium. It can be that easy.
Yeah, a nice throw tech here, but you're so low health on Akali. It can be kind of hard to make a comeback. The JS1 just barely nicks him, but happy birthday follows. Not quite able to finish the combo here from DD.
This is out after the kunai too. I mean, you did manage to build up Fury here, and risks it all for the air throw, which I definitely do respect. Again, I mean, the emphasis on risk, couldn't quite find it. It's in a bit of trouble now as it's max resources for both going into the next round.
I mean, you just gotta believe in yourself. Like, I think that especially with Akali, like the air throw is so good when you get it. It gives you like the smoke, gives you a lot of plus frames. You can do a lot off of it, but I mean, DD was just out of the way just in time. Oh, another. Man, DD's been going for these like late JS1s over and over again and trying to get that like cross-up hit on these standing characters, but when it's like someone as short as Akali, as Ahri, it can be a little bit wonky to get it going.
Oh, and I loved the idea. The routing was so close to keeping both characters in. DD with a, honestly, such good court vision to actually keep those together is now gonna be the high-low once again.
Yeah, I mean, it can be hard, especially in this game where, especially at the beginning of the game, right? Like happy birthdays, you'd get one and you'd be sad. You'd be like, I guess my combo's gonna drop. So people had to like route around them a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, now DD catches out a backdash from Frezz with the assist and kills him.
It's getting solo Akali. Their own device. Plays with the jump and did call the assist. Pretty decent timing there, but much too far for the kunai potential follow-up.
Oh my god. Again, just sees the Ahri jump into the air and instantly knows that like instant air dash J2H is coming out from DD. And Frezz, I mean, that's the second time we've seen that parry come out. Oh, what a kill attack.
Oh, dude, and the lariat and dash cancels on the opposite side and finds the follow up with the cold star. Yeah, you gotta break there.
Oh my god, we just run up, not able to combo off that throw, but still. I mean, Frezz has a little bit left of this Fury. You got one more dash cancel in you, but we don't even need it. The 2H into a level 3 isn't going to connect, and we're going to throw the game away, Proxy.
It's a great level 3 horizontally, but vertically, it is mad average. Unfortunately, the second you utilize that extra hit to push them a touch higher in the sky, it is a wrap.
That was tragic. I've never believed in someone so much and been let down so quickly.
Yeah.
That was just... that was wild. But now, I mean, put him in the corner. You get this HHH attack. Set him up. Get the limit strike as well. And you have access to the assist here for whatever Oki situation you want. It's going to be so difficult to get out of.
Okay, for the most part, though, has done a really good job of blocking this out. Good job of the parry as well, but not gonna matter as the counter poke going all the way Frezz's way.
Now just like that, I mean, DD, when you're in the corner with Yasuo and you have access to that throw combo, it can be so scary. And we see Frezz like trying to fuzzy jump out of there over and over again. Just does not want to deal with any of that. But now, in this round, been looking a lot more French here. As we're able to set up. Not sure if you're going to tag launch. Yeah, I mean, you can just do the double level 1 here, try and kill.
Yeah, but that's the nice thing. A lot of times for Akali, you don't even need the second one. The Azuna drop is so damn much damage. It's in that same class as like, as we actually do counter. Very nice. I was just gonna say it's in the same class as like that Illaoi level 1, where it's just like it's kind of silly how much damage it does. Like I accept it, but man.
Yeah, like it's probably gonna kill. Like it's just every time I see that move, and you can OTG after it, which is like also crazy. It's just like. That does slightly more damage than I thought it was going to do. Curious. Yeah. Oh, but we run right into that JH from Ahri. It's just, that is one of the best buttons in the game. It's just so big. It feels like it's the most disjointed move of all time. And I mean, DD just going right into a limit strike, trying to build up as much meter as we can. Now you got to deal with this 50-50, and we use the push block to get around it.
Oh, actually crossed up the normal there. Had a great idea. Break ends up coming out. DD does take full control. As soon as you see that dart on the way, the cross up is such high potential. It's obvious you want to jump in a spot like that. DD with a great read on the situation.
I mean, just awareness on 10. Absolutely ready here. But unfortunately, we press it wrong time. And now, I mean, you get set full screen. Every single Akali combo will always send you full screen pretty much. I mean, solo, the Akali Oki isn't always the most scary in the world.
Yeah, it definitely can be good, but like you said, it's not quite. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we got a little bit too crazy with that one. The super assist comes through. Akali has to try and figure out a way to get an opening here, but that's not going to be it. You gotta see, do you spend the Fury? We do. We believe in the art, or in the Akali route.
I think it's definitely the right call. As soon as you get in with that lariat, it's definitely, it feels like one of the premier Fury dash cancel activation points there, even potentially being able to cross up.
And now you're one hit away pretty much, right? Like with Fury, with the level 3 on deck. Definitely make something happen here as Akali. Jumping around all of those Yasuo super assists, but DD has a level 3 of his own. Gotta see if we can make something happen. We got 26 seconds left, and DD does have the life lead, so it is Frezz that has to make something happen, but in the end, we just run into the stand right from Ahri, and the level 3 is gonna make it. No combo drops allowed. We're just finishing it off here.
Yeah, don't bring it back down to the earth. No extra extensions possibly needed. DD Makes it around a piece now, is ahead in the Fury game and is also on set point. Situation looking a bit dire here. Frezz is now, it's going to be a 2H to save the day for ourselves. I said it was looking dire, but it's not going to matter on the opposite side.
And we just go right into the limit strike. But now, I mean, just representing that get up attack, saying, I'm not going to deal with whatever weird you're going to try and do to me. Now Akali kind of just runs up, gets a little bit of extra damage on the Ahri. And once again, the cross-up from Yasuo. That's his thing now. They wanted him to be cross-up man, and it's working out for DD so far.
It's a cross-up man indeed. My favorite moniker for him to rock is unfortunately now actually going to end up with a dropped combo there. Akali finds the air-to-air, leads into the 2H. It's not as much damage as we could get, but still, it leads us straight into mix, which is all that matters.
Oh my god, that was nasty. That JS2, I'm not sure if that was crossed up. Like, sometimes you can get that to kind of, like, finagle a cross up, but I think in that case it just counter hit. Now, I mean, Frezz able to deal a lot of damage, gets the cross up, but isn't able to finish it off.
Pulsar almost saves us. I love the idea with the throw there. It's now back into the strike, though, for the second time.
And now we're just trying to use that super to just win neutral, force the issue. Because now, I mean, we have Fury on deck for DD, but it can be kind of scary. Counter comes through, we just run up and we jump over. That's going to whiff.
Oh, but okay. I mean, pieces everything back together. Felt like we missed a big opportunity there, but everything comes back to us in the end. Super assist connects, and we do have the Fury here.
I don't know if, like, DD has something labbed out here for this. We are just going to go with safe and sound Oki. The throw doesn't work out, but the projectile's got your back to make it safe. Now 25 seconds left, and the throw is going to finish it off as DD just is able to clutch that one out with the comeback and take it 2-0 over the French Frezz.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to slam inside your range, and you just kind of have to hold that.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, when fasting Senna was a thing, if any, like, there's any ball nerfs for that, that was really annoying. That was, like, super duper obnoxious, but, I mean, Thresh has always been pretty hype. I mean, now we got the champion. We got Bleed.
No, I think people like Thresh. He's super cool. Viking guy, also super cool. How about do with a $30 contribution to the match, Reno? $54.50 total in here. Viking guy, as always, appreciate you a ton, homie.
Yeah, now that's a nice little 54 bucks. Feels good. And Bleed is just absolutely mixing up Kasuga.
Yeah, that's really the big tell for Senna these days. It's just like, yeah, she takes movement speed, and she's really annoying to lane against. People just hate characters that shoot them from longer range than they can do anything about. That's the name of the game.
That's how it's always been, though, right? Like, zoners in fighting games, like ranged top laners or AD carries in League of Legends. Like, it just, people want to put hands on other people, and one that's not readily available, they get upset.
No, definitely agreed. Back in it. Rock bottom activated. Lands at the empty jump, finds the throw, doesn't even need to spend the extra meter, gets the round, and, you know, establish that lead.
Yeah, I mean, just able to get in there. And Bleed, I mean, this team is so good, and Bleed is so good at it, that, like, when you watch him play, I feel like a lot of times it's just like what he did.
Yes. Okay, slid past, very nice. Doesn't opt back into the side swap either. Opportunity to take our damage where we can. Tag launcher can be good too. Instead, it's a drop combo that ends up being a blessing.
I mean, it's just all according to plan. I think that maybe there was like a route to kill with like a tag launcher into Caitlyn, but
yeah,
I mean, this way you don't need to use the assist. You just do a little bit of reset. Bleed isn't quite ready for it, and now we got to see if this Illaoi is able to make this comeback here. And this is a good start.
Yeah, you kind of had to hesitate there as it holds onto the bullet for just a touch longer, and on the cross up, that was actually a ridiculously good block. Not gonna matter though, as you can't block those two quick ones. He's on the perfect line right now.
I mean, no meter on the Illaoi. They both just jump, and once again, Bleed is trying to bait something out, but the parry is just a frame too early. As the shot comes through, and EU aim is gonna secure us this round, and Kasuga is making a comeback.
I mean, that is one thing about Caitlyn I think is a little underrated. She's very difficult to parry. The amount of things she can change her timing on, being able to actually utilize forward S2 and like cancel it without actually connecting now. There are so many points where it's very difficult to make the read to parry against her.
Yeah, I mean, it's just spooky. And especially with like projectiles in this game in general, it can be a little bit hard to kind of like, you know, figure out when things are actually going to hit you. But I mean, Bleed doesn't have to worry about parries at all here so far. He's just running in. We set up the install. We get him put in the corner. Hard tag into the Ekko. Now with this set of tentacle smacks, we jump, we try and bait something out, and just the cross up with the tentacles, it's enough to finish off this character.
What a sick route. You can't say this character's not. He's so raw. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's badass. Like, I think that, I don't know, every Ekko combo is sick. Like, it's just always so cool. You can't. I know people hated him because he was really good for a long time, and he was the best character in the game. But like, Ekko is so sick. Like, every combo is so cool. I don't understand it. I'll never get it.
As long as your route is better than heavy Helmbreaker, like that, I'm good. I'm chill.
Yeah.
That's the only version that's like not cool. Like,
yeah, that's also unfortunately the one that most people do.
Yep.
But once you get an assist, you get to do stuff like this. It's badass.
Oh, get up attack saves us a lot of headache here as Bleed. You know, just gonna back out for a little bit, waiting for that assist to come back up.
Gets a little bit too in there, and now Bleed has no meter. I got to imagine, yeah, I was going to say, you have to burst them. Just backing up, trying to play this nice neutral game. Unfortunately, we tag out at just the wrong time as we're not able to finish it off, and Bleed with the air attack, that was too good.
Another jump forward there. Love the air dash. And oh, gets caught. That is the Caitlyn special. So sick in the end there. And actually perfectly alley-oops to Ahri to be able to get the pickup.
And with this super, you're able to finish off that happy birthday, take all of Illaoi's life and about half of Ekko's. This is not looking too good.
Dude, that's another funny thing about this team too, is if Ahri hits S2, Caitlyn can just charge the shot and be able to guarantee the wall mount. It's so sick from full screen.
Yeah, it's always funny. Like when you just watch someone like bounce against the wall all the way across, it just feels good. I think that like hit reactions in this game in general are just very, very satisfying. But now they're just too much. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, and the most devious part of that too is depending on the amount of time he charges the roll, I feel like he can control the left right of that mix up too. So it gets so evil as you get into the later stage of it.
Oh my god, just the J2H? We just keep it simple. Oh, this is another sick combo. I love these, like where you set up the charge clone after the super. Now we set up the install, you're just close enough to the corner for it. And you have access to the Fury, but I can't imagine we're going to be using it as Lead drops a combo that could lead to a lie here.
Oh, but I think mistimes the call on the assist there. That's one thing that's always a little weird having Caitlyn on her team, is that Caitlyn, on her forward assist, it is very good for picking up for OTGs, but she jumps backwards. So it's really hard to get the spacing right. You have to call it in the middle of the knockdown a lot of the time. It's pretty difficult. I can imagine on a French connection to NA, that is not an easy one.
Yeah, I mean, even with the magic that is Riot video games, like wizardry connection,
yep,
it can still be kind of whack, but I mean, this gravy combo, unfortunately, we're just holding down when we shouldn't have been. You're going to eat a good amount extra here. Hard tagging the Ekko, and now we have the clone on screen. We have the tentacles. One more smack is coming through, and we block correctly, but the overhead, just a simple 3M is enough to finish it off and take this character and potentially set up for the last character of this game.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was kind of a lot. Full charge there is gonna rip the super one more time. Actually doesn't connect, but still has priority.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard. That like dash H on Ekko, putting him just barely in the air for enough time to where you can do like a 50-50 with either the JL or the
that kind of jumped over on the NA scene and was doing extremely well with it, was previously playing with the Darius. And I mean, linking it up with the Akali, overall, the team has been working. I had questions about this team, and watching Choopy play it, I don't really have any questions anymore. It works pretty well, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Caitlyn in general is a very underrepresented character, just like in the video game that we play.
Yep.
Right? I think that once people saw what Wade did at Evo Japan, definitely stocks a bit up, but I mean, she works with pretty much anyone, and when you put her with a character as good as Akali, she looks damn good.
Oh no, the timing on that assist call unfortunately landed him into the trap, which now is going to put us in a terrible position. The double up with the charge and the tag launcher. And the other cool thing about this team is both these characters are monsters off of tag launcher. So you get so much damage in either direction.
Yeah, I mean, you just get to do whatever you want. Like mid-screen, you can just do the double charge H in the air with Akali. And then, like, Caitlyn, she can just do whatever she wants on tag launch. Like, I've seen, like, 50-hit Caitlyn tag launch combos, but we're not going to need 50 hits to kill a character here as the big wizard casts a spell on Mr. Choopy and just deletes the health bars.
Oh my god, my favorite spell, these hands. Charge, jump heavy.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just keep it simple. Like, you don't need to go crazy. You don't need to do any weird, like, 50-layered, like, burrito mix-up. You just gotta jump at them and put your fist in their mouth, and it works out. Now, I mean, we're putting them in the corner. A little bit of a drop, though. As now it's Tate's turn to play. We gotta see, goes for a reset, and just the cross-up comes through. Because now, we gotta deal with this Oki on Blitz. Just like that, I mean, just go straight into the super post grab, finishes it off. Feeling good. Tate's kind of smoothing on him here. Oh no, the parry just does not quite work out. See, just the stay medium.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 2H that slides past it. A little unfortunate there, as crouch medium can be really good at those ranges. It doesn't get the connection there, but we get the hit other ways.
Oh, we just blocked the over, though. Not quite ready for a confirm, and we're just mashing buttons. We're able to confirm off of the assist from Blitzcrank coming out, and we just keep hitting buttons after that. And Mr. Choopy ties it up, and no break on either side.
I love Rocket Punch. The noise it makes, the just everything about it. I could go on and on. Doesn't get too much of a combo off of it, and unfortunately in the end, and the counter poke with the medium.
Yeah, I mean, we're just ready for it. I think that the sound design in this game in general is always just great. Like the Ekko bat noise is really good.
Yes.
Everything that Blitzcrank does. Now, I mean, you got to deal with this Oki, a little bit of a cross up, but just again, the simple is best sometimes. Sometimes all you got to do is 3M.
Oh my god, but a character looking to be absolutely deleted there. The run pass didn't quite help us now, as it should just take 1 meter. During this, I will say, while you're talking about sound design, I'll give my flowers. The one nice thing about Teemo might be the most well sound designed character I've ever seen in a fighting game. It's perfect, everything about it.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't hear like him saying wisdom in my nightmares, I'd probably appreciate it a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, he's got some good voice lines. He's got some good everything going on. But now Tate just ready with the parry. Mr. Choopy trying to use that Akali super assist, but we don't even need it. We just run up with the 2L.
It out. Trap stays active. Got him again. He just continues to go for the overhead, but it's gonna get chucked for this one.
Oh my god, we're just waiting it out, trying to bait a burst, but it's not there. And instead, we get an air command grab. Tate turns the failed burst bait into a reset and just absolutely destroys Mr. Choopy, not giving him any chance to break out of there.
I mean, the second you get put in a situation where all the chips are on the table, Blitzcrank is the guy you've got to favor, playing the player so well, as we do manage to block on the initial mix-up here. Unfortunately, after all that good blocking, that one mash is going to get us in so much trouble.
Man, all it takes is one sometimes. little bit of a drop though. I think that wanted to get that like stance L into the back assist to get a restand, but I mean now Tate is gonna have to eat a mix of his own here. Mr. Choopy might go for a reset, but instead we just limit strike, get the smoke set up, and we just say no. We don't want to deal with none of this. Up, a little bit of 2L action, go into... Oh my god, that was... I don't know what was going on there. That was devious. That was evil.
Yeah. Definitely had a couple ideas about it. Gets pushed back out of the corner. Tate, you know, we take those, but that was a throw tech, not an initiation of throw.
Yeah, that's always my favorite. It's like whenever you see a throw and you just know that they didn't do that proactively. They were just like, oh my god, I'm going to get thrown. And then it works out and they're like, all according to plan. I'm the best at this.
Oh, good block and a better 2M. Very nice. We're going to double up with the traps. Charge heavy again. Such a sick route here, but unfortunately doesn't work out. And was expecting something much more aggressive there. Mr. Choopy gets him with the nothing. Tate goes for the parry and gets killed for it.
I think that's something that happens a lot, especially against Akali, is that people see the like screen flash and they assume that it's super assist and then they try and parry it. And in this case, it just, you did the wrong one. It was just the DP assist instead. Now Tate tries to get through and the level 3, it's like a half screen command grab. It's all you need sometimes. And this might be enough to kill, but either way, Choopy's on 1 HP.
Oh, timing on the parry is so sick, though. Take your damage where you can. Has the level 3 and is going to let it rip. It is going to be pretty scaled, but I do think it is going to be enough to do it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Blitzcrank, they're a big gamer. They got a lot of meat on those robot bones, but
yeah,
level 3 when you're that low health, it's going to kill.
Yeah, I was going to say, even with the parry scaling.
And now, just trying to run through. And we're just ready with the 2H, but we're not ready with the combo. We're unfortunate.
Oh, the flicks are so cool, dude. Very nice from Choopy here as we're going to get the limit strike.
Yeah, I mean, it's just rough. Like, you can do so much, but it just gets undone instantly. I think that was like, I saw the flash of an Aegis right there for 1 frame. But Tate just runs in, gets the limit strike, and now just guess wrong, and that's going to be a dead character.
Yep, doubling up with the jab. Definitely nice with pressure here as Akali. I was going to say look to make some room for herself here, but Rocket Punch easily parried from that distance.
I mean, put you in the corner now. Again, I feel like it's a little bit hard to get stuff going with Akali solo on Oki, but Mr. Choopy making it work. We'll step us up, get the smoke once more. We don't need the limit strike because we already have full fury, full meter. But the 2H after the tag out, it's old reliable.
Oh, got it with the throw again. Dash up, pick up with the super, and of course, all the meter spent. Choopy gonna hold on to the fury here.
Yeah, I mean, you just save it sometimes. Sometimes you don't need it. Like that 3rd round. Maybe that one will have like better tidings of luck for you. But the instant tag is not it, unfortunately. Because Mr. Choopy gets a chance at a mix-up, but Tate's just too good on the blocks.
Like exposed, Rocket Punch, full commit. Doesn't get the happy birthday, but we'll be happy to take the one we're given as now Caitlyn in a lot of trouble here. It should lead to a limit strike as we get that extra extension with the the Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, we got a little bit too silly with it, unfortunately. We weren't quite able to finish it off, but now, when you get these gunshots set up, you're able to build a lot of meter here as well. Almost have enough for one more break. Just run up. Unfortunately, we don't got those. That link after the throw with Yasuo, it's so tight. I see people drop that all the time, like even the best players. But I mean, Tate still, I mean, this is a very, very close to even match. I'm not sure who's gonna be able to take it. But the 2H fails. Unfortunately, though, combo is not there for Mr. Choopy.
Oh, and tried to set up for the fuzzy stuff. I'm not sure what it was that we that ended up happening there, because we got pushed much farther away than I think we were expecting as the lariat gets called out. Oh man, it's just not quite at the spacing.
I mean, just like you were talking about, Mr. Choopy can get so tricky with these like parry baits, either with like a hold gunshot or like a whiff on purpose, or in this case, just not doing that second lariat. Because now Tate paying for it with his life. And now, I mean, Blitzcrank though, 3 meters on deck, you just gotta hit one of these characters once. Oh my god, that was sick.
Dude, I never even saw him lay the snap trap. I didn't even see it come out, and that extra little bit of time. That's one of the like most devious things about Caitlyn I think people forget is the trap doesn't activate immediately. It lands, it opens, and then there's a set period where it actually becomes active a little bit later. So you can actually use it to your advantage in crazy situations like that.
Yeah, he can get wild. And now, I mean, I think that one thing I've always said about Tate is that he loves doing the cross up with Yasuo, but so far Mr. Choopy has just been on top of it, just absolutely blocking it almost every single time. Now we have a chance here. A lot of damage. Might go for a reset, and we block it on the first try, but the second reset's too much.
Upward grapple just in case of the jump there ends up. I mean, the animations look almost exactly the same until you actually see what direction Blitz is reaching. So it's hard to blame Choopy on that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the best parry bait maneuvers that you can do, right? It's just, if you're on the ground, you can parry it. If you're not, then sorry about it. You got to deal with this. I mean, Blitzcrank has to deal with whatever the heck's going on here from Akali. So many overheads, and they just keep on coming. I mean, Tate able to kind of get out of there relatively scot-free.
Oh, but it's just not getting free, my boy, man. Blitz yeah, I was gonna say we got to do something at some point here. 2H is definitely a great idea. It's unfortunately we used our last bit of steam for the rocket punch, but no assist from Choopy. It's gonna get us punched with the jab.
I mean, I'm not quite sure what was going on there. Just, I feel like that's the classic for this character, right? Like you do fly kunai, you call assist, and then you see a victory screen. But Mr. Choopy just forgot that second step. And now, I mean, it gives Tate a pretty good chance here to come back. Oh my god, this combo's sick.
Yeah, the run to make sure they fall into that final trap. So much going into that one. It's super sick. It's Choopy with the level 3. Oh, she just doesn't miss, dude.
She never does, and that's like the whole thing, right? Is
Yeah,
like, especially that's like that. But sometimes she does miss, and that's the issue, right? Is like I feel like sometimes when like a certain like American players play this character, sometimes she misses. That's when it goes bad. And we've seen the setup from Choopy a bunch of times. I think that it is good, right? Like you get a bunch of, but the one issue is that it does use up that like freestyle cooldown, and you're kind of just getting like 1 or 2 mix-ups from it. It can be a little bit wonky. Now,
that's very true.
A little bit of reset attempt gone wrong, I think. So now we're just running up with Blitzcrank, but the knee is in your face.
And the attempt at the second rocket punch is in trouble as Duke of Jersey comes through with the resub. Good to see you, homie. A little butt stomp into the wall bounce. Thought maybe we were going to do it again, but instead it's 1 bar invested to guarantee the kill.
Now, I mean, Caitlyn with Fury, though, this has definitely the potential to deal a lot of damage. And I think the one thing about this matchup, which is noticeable, is that it can be a little bit hard for Blitzcrank to deal with the trap. Like, you have to do the rocket punch right up in there, but it doesn't really matter if you just send up the wind wall. But Choopy with the mix, it's just too much for Tate to handle. Set up the Aegis, but we know we're too good. We know that that's not allowed here. Just go right into the super to go through it. And now, I mean, I'm just trying to jump out of there, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really standard command throw setup. Oh, no, dude. Choopy had the right idea, misspaces it by a hair, and Tate perfectly whiff punishes.
And just put yourself right at Tate's feet there to get the whiff punish. Now we're spending that freestyle trying to get this mix, but Tate, it's just too ready for it.
it's just like you said, utilizing that entire freestyle cooldown, putting yourself in a 6-second hold to actually end up only getting really like 2 good looks. As usually, oh my god. Never mind. Don't worry about the analysis. Blitzcrank is on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, it's truly the one villain, like commentators such as you and I, who want to be talking, but then a command grab comes on screen and then you just get stun locked.
I'll never complain about that villain. I'm rooting for the bad guys if he's the villain.
Oh yeah, now we got a reset, and it's just too smart. Choopy is going to be down, and one more reset to finish it off. Not giving him a chance to Fury, just doing 3 resets in a row, it felt like. Just instantly killing him.
Yeah, when you're against a Blitzcrank player, if you're against a good, say TNS, but pretty much anywhere you see North American 2x KO happening, Obelisk is a staple in the top 8.
Yeah, I mean, it just plays a lot, and it just is very, very good when he does play. It's it can be a little bit difficult to know what he's going to be doing next. I think that we're seeing the same team, right? Like both these players playing the same team, playing the same fuse, all of that. But I think that Obelisk does play this team very, very differently from everyone else, and we gotta see if they're able to, you know, make it work here.
There, sets it up. CANIX recognizes that we were gonna go for the tag there and rips the 2H really early.
Now we gotta see what the setup is here. And there it is, just that very, very late air dash with Ahri. Trying to get something set up, put him straight onto the tentacle. We're able to tag launch here as well to get the kill.
I miss seeing this team with double down, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely am a freestyle enjoyer, but there's something real special and funny about this team with double down.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if we do see it, Obelisk has been cooking up some setups that would make you think that he did have double down equipped. But, I mean, we're going to see if any of it actually comes into play here as CANIX. Just trying to mix up. We go for 1 reset too many, though. Because now a James 06 comes through and it works out.
I will never get over that being. I will remember that night of commentary very fondly.
It's beautiful. I've never been more mad at someone.
Yeah. Dude, you were getting pissed. It was awesome.
I was so mad. He just kept doing it. It was so annoying.
Oh, dude.
Because I know he's good. That's the thing that makes me the most mad. Is I know James is really good at this. But he just loses sometimes. It pisses me off. But Obelisk is good all the time, and that's the beautiful thing.
Oh god. Oh no, clean connection. Had a tentacle to be able to work with 2 full bursts. It has to be spent.
You're making me spooky. Like, I think that a lot of times, especially at a happy birthday, you're just mashing that, right? Like, you just don't want to do. It's just too much going on. I don't know what's going on here. And oh my god, that was such a disgusting mix. Just follows up after the up Spirit Rush with a tag back to put Ahri in the air with access to the mix. Now, once again, the throw, though, doesn't work out.
Yeah, as soon as you see that jump light, that push block, a really good idea there. Whatever next normal comes out, you've got a pretty decent opportunity to be able to take tempo as 1, 2, 3 on the slam. It's gonna lead us way ahead on this one here. Illaoi set to try and make the 2v1 comeback.
Yeah, it can be rough. I think that Illaoi definitely, like, how do you mix people up, right? Like, the question is, how do you open people up? Like, you do have access to the C's, but that kind of requires setup in advance. But unfortunately, CANIX, given Obelisk one more chance here, doesn't have to deal with that Oki. As we try and run in, but again, the mix-up gets blocked. Oh my god, though, what an opening here. We use the Ahri assist to keep it going as well, and now just smack him in the face. We thought a command grab was coming, but it just is not quite there. And we're evening it up here, it seems.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not much to show for it. Unfortunately, it's gonna lead us down to the mirror match here with full fury for both.
Oh, now we got a chance. The overhead doesn't go through, and the throw works out. Straight onto the tentacle. We try and bait out a burst, though, and it doesn't come through.
Yeah, didn't delayed a touch too much as well. As now on the air throw, it's gonna be able to kill, actually. What a reaction.
I mean, I really enjoy CANIX not going for the burst there, because you know that there's no combo coming, right? Like, it has to be an S2 in the air from Illaoi, and you can just reaction burst after that. So wasn't in any fear, just had the composure to wait until that guaranteed point. Now, I mean, just trying to keep the pressure going with this freestyle, but the backwards fireball makes it so that we get an option for tick through.
Oh, I mean, just expertly played about all of that. The movement's so good. Avoids everything from both characters. Finds a 2H straight afterwards, too.
It could be so, like, difficult to anti-air Ahri, but if one character was to do it, it's definitely Illaoi. That 2H is just big on all sides. And now we send them back in, get the overhead, but it's not quite good enough to open up CANIX.
That jump down heavy actually hits her on the backside as we actually fly on over. Now, give me the dash up, quick slap with the tentacle. Counter hit was on the other character here, so now it's gonna be rock bottom once again.
And we just break right through that. We don't care about any of those tentacles on the screen. Just not at all scared. But unfortunately, the screen coming back after the Illaoi disappears makes it so that the combo drops. And Obel, gotta be kicking yourself for that one. We gotta see. I mean, just set this up. A lot of damage here. Gonna be able to bring it down to character versus character, but we are unfortunately going to have to spend 2 meter for it. So the Obelisk down to just 1 bar. Gotta make something happen, and unfortunately the reset finishes it off.
CANIX got the hit and still reset. I respect the hell out of that. Full send, jab, jab, overhead. It's all good to go. Definitely could have just done the normal combo, but you know.
I see Dragos in the chat. Why don't we make a deal, Kong? I'm scared. I don't like it. They're gonna ban you on Twitter again for that one. That's bad.
I was gonna say again. Oh no!
Did you see that? Did that happen? Like half of the staff got banned on Twitter because they all sent the same message. It was beautiful.
They were like, these gamers are bots.
Yeah. I mean, Obelisk starting to go in. Just trying to fuzzy as much as he can, and when you land, just mashing the parry, I like to see it.
Oh, I thought for sure you were going to be able to have it.
That was so scary. That was terrifying. That was the most fearsome burst I've ever seen in my life, but in this case, I mean, it worked out in Obelisk's favor, but CANIX just takes the pressure right back. And now we set up. Oh my god, we're stealing Obelisk technology. We go back into the Ahri, and that was what I was talking about. That is the setup that makes it look like you're double down, but it just works out for CANIX this time.
Get you in a good spot here now too. As oh my god, what a whiff punish!
Just absolutely believing in himself here. CANIX goes into it once more, sets it up, tags back, and the throw. We just react to the rollout. We hit the throw, and we have been invaded by ghouls in the chat.
I was gonna say, it's Henry's everywhere.
I'm scared. I don't know what's going on.
Jump there though, reposition. 2H gets everybody. And we're trying to set up for a reset there. We try to look for the slam on the overhead.
Now, Obelisk finally starting to get a little bit of momentum here. Sets up the Oki, and we don't get the read though. The rollout works out, and then James 06 fails. As now, I mean, CANIX drops a combo, but I think we're still hanging out here.
Time for the throw on the opposite side. Got okay, the clean connection doubles up. Oh, it definitely had the hit, but gets destroyed for it. Quick parry and a perfect 2H.
I mean, CANIX is just too ready, it seems, for all like the weird stuff, like unconventional things that Obelisk likes to go through. Like that up Spirit Rush Fireball, I feel like the only person I see do that is Obelisk, but I mean, that was the first time we've seen it this set, and CANIX is just ready for it on the first time.
Loving the extensions here. Still has 1 tentacle to work with as the command of motion leads us to want to jump. CANIX with a perfectly timed mix up there ends up just destroying him with the air throw to do it. Definitely looking extremely strong with the Jinx as always. I switched up from the Yasuo. I do miss the Yasuo. You know, are you good, big dog? Oh my god. Roll pass, not gonna save it here. Put yourself in a bit of trouble now. It's gonna be 50% of your life in a limit strike. Okay, now got the pickup again. Super on the opposite side. Had the counter hit and maybe could have gone for the pickup afterwards. Unfortunately, now it's going to be in a bit of a weird position. You're going to have to deal with, you know, all of the tricks and projectiles coming out from the Jinx here. But we do manage to escape it, at least for now.
Yeah, I mean, it can be spooky, right? Like, I think that not many people play this team, and Jinx in general is a little bit, like, underrepresented in the video game. As now, I mean, gotta see. I mean, Jakey finally finds a hit, but we're not able to convert.
Oh no, and falls into the cold star there. Zapping to tag, pretty easily able to control the situation. Here is Jakey back on top with the S2.
Oh my god, we just run up here. And now, I mean, just a quick and easy kill here for JakeyTheSnakey. But an air throw from Shifted, we're getting it started.
We can double up with the charge here. Guarantees against the wall. Actually takes aim at the last moment here. Isn't quite enough to kill, but the step backwards baits it out and gets the punish.
And it's just, sometimes all you need is like the tiniest little step back. Like you just gotta walk back for like a couple seconds and then you're hanging out. Okay, now we just tag right back in. Oh, but I thought the rocket was gonna hit the Caitlyn, but she's able to combat roll through one rocket, but Jakey just has another one set up.
Throw once again, OTG's it. Okay, like the route. Ends up pretty decent here, and I like the use of the Caitlyn air dash there, that command movement to close distance just enough to take the shot at the right spacing. Stifles that attempt at a projectile to save you, as now the super mega death rocket is gonna put us on death's door.
I mean, oh, okay. I thought for a second I thought it was gonna kill, but the gunshot in the skybox is enough to do it. Just absolute sniper elite as we fall down with the taser and just finish it off.
Hear the trumpets of victory blast. Jinx wins.
I love water. Water's great.
I thought you died a minute ago.
Yeah, I coughed and then I ran to get water because I was like, oh, I coughed, and then I realized in hindsight it sounds like I died. It sounds like I coughed and just exploded.
Because I heard the thump and then the cough, and I was like, you see it?
Yeah, I hit the ground.
I was dead ass.
What would you do if I died on commentary, Fox? Would you keep it going?
I mean, I will say that if that was any indication, I kept commentating there, so my bad.
No, that's all I asked for. I wouldn't want you to stop. Like, you gotta, the show must go on. It doesn't matter if I draw. You gotta, we gotta commentate this damn TNS. As Jakey goes for like a parry on Shifted wake up, that wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Definitely an execution error, I would say, as we get that super spirit rush to take the kill. Dude, Jinx is so good right now. Can we just talk about that for a minute? We've talked about this quite a few times, I think, in recent eras, because a lot of people are starting to switch back to her a little bit. In the current state of the game, Jinx feels really, really good. She is just one of the best activators if you have another character who can run like multiple layers of mix.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think that one of the best things about Jinx right now is like, not even the character, like obviously the character's really good, but it's like the meta that's surrounding her is like perfect, right? Like there's a lot of Teemos, Jinx is good in Teemo. Yasuo has become a lot less popular. That was like her worst matchup before. So I think that she's like in a very, very good spot to dominate when you team her up with someone like Ahri.
Oh, definitely agreed. I mean, just you can't argue with the sheer amount of block stun that the minigun does, right? Pow Pow is just, it's kind of a carry in certain spots. As you can see, little step back, aim down the zap. Situation is looking dire here for Shifted.
Yeah, I mean, Jakey's kind of just moving on him. Like, there's not really a better word for it. It's just too much. There's just too much going on the screen, and Jakey, just absolute domination from start to finish.
Wrong. She's too versatile not to be.
I mean, you just get like, she has a tri-dash, and then you get the Dragon Ball flashbacks, like just the beam assist full screen. You just got to deal with it. it looks super duper scary. But now we're going into LightWhisp on just the classic Braum Darius going up against another French player in Senshii.
Okay, little break, little extra damage here. Tentacle does get the pick up as we are going to go install. A million mix-ups as the overhead is not dealt with.
It can be a little bit rough. That like charge H with the install just gives you so many options. As now LightWhisp is able just to mash out. We get a lot of damage here just on chip, but unfortunately isn't able to get a clean hit. And Senshii finds it with that anti-air special move. So now we're putting you into the tentacle zone. And I mean, one more tentacle slam for good luck, but LightWhisp coming in, not quite able to get it going. Just trying to shield as much as we can. As now a little bit of a drop from Senshii, unfortunately, leads into a headless, and this might kill. Now, I mean, we're just running in, trying to get something going. I mean, a little bit, but now LightWhisp finds that charge with the lariat. Sets up, gets the ice on.
Gets the commando off of it too, with the unbreakable still in pocket. Obviously, just a little bit of an extra extension will be enough to take the kill from there.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you need. Sometimes, like, every character with a command grab in this game is like they get a hit, and then it's like, now you got to guess for the game. You got to figure it out because they're going to murder you in whatever happens next. Now Senshii takes a good amount of that damage before deciding to burst, but LightWhisp just a little bit too parry happy.
Oh, trying to throw some ass on the jump in there. Doesn't quite work out as we do find the down S1. Tentacle saves the day on that one.
Sometimes you just want to put a butt in the face.
You know?
And can you blame a gamer for that?
Get him Texas, nah. Get it away.
I don't want anything to do with this ass. Oh, jump in assist from Braum is like that's like a nuclear bomb. Like, what do you do? Any anti-air attempt to get stuffed out and you just get murdered for it? So
yeah, just like, it's one of those situations where, like, I hate to classify certain things like that, but just like in that moment, to me, I'm like, this is unplayable. I'm so dead. Like, what do I do? What do my characters do about this? I know it's my fault for letting him get to this point, but I'm not happy.
No, I think the correct thing to do is to immediately just like call the president and say that like it's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. Oh no! I think that was the -3 coming into play. LightWhisp did not connect with the Darius, so just was not able to punish the get-up attack. And that headless isn't going to work out. LightWhisp just wants it too bad.
Oh, he backs way out. I actually really like that decision a lot. Get them both involved in that final throw. Just lets the Time Winder go with the perfect timing there. LightWhisp gets caught. It's a round apiece.
That was crazy. I feel like Senshii just like, it was looking so bad, and then LightWhisp did 2 headlesses in a row, and then it looked so good. But immediately, I mean, Braum back assist, it just comes for us all.
It comes for us all is the funniest way you could say that. You're so right.
I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are at the video game, like, you will press a button, and then you will hear Braum's shield, like, the cling from the hit, and then you'll hear 1, 2, and then it's over. And then you just die into a million pieces.
Limit Strike has the lob, rolls past the perfect timing. Can't quite convert fully afterwards, but still okay as we keep pressure. Oh my, but the cancel hits the tentacle, so is able to swing the medium straight afterwards. Shockwave kills, and LightWhisp, big advantage now.
I mean, just finally getting into a good spot, but we've seen this before. Senshii does have the potential here for a comeback, and you can't retreating guard that. And right after, just like hits the retreating guard and says, I don't even want the combo. I'm going for an overhead anyways. Ooh. Yeah, keeping that canceled to keep it safe. I mean, Senshii does have a life lead. Doesn't have to get too crazy with it. Now the Fury comes out, and LightWhisp, I mean, you have burst, but both these characters are 1 HP. Like, oh my god, that air throw was crazy. That was instant. That was so fast.
dude. And through the Braum shield too. Ultimate bravery now, as it's gonna be a little bit of fury left over to potentially fight. Senshii tries to full send, dash cancels and still gets caught.
I don't know what the move was, and now we have the fury right after. A couple little slams with the shield, and this just might do it. Send you into the super, and that's gonna take game 1 here for LightWhisp.
That was a route. The dive kicks again and again. Perfect utilization of the fury.
I love that. I love like fury combos like that, where like maybe it's not optimal, but it's really funny to do the same move 7 times in a row.
Oh no, and it's unbreakable activated once again. Walks down the roll too. It's a shockwave for the pickup.
And now we get the gladiated combo TM. Oh, but we mess it up. We don't do the right special.
Yeah, unfortunately there was S2 instead of S1, so it doesn't actually throw out the fireballs. The legs get exposed by the 3H. First time we've really seen it have an impact here in the set.
I mean, you gotta call out those retrieving guards. Senshii has been doing a pretty good job at utilizing that so far, but I mean, once you start doing that second layer adaptation, it can be really, really scary. And dealing with this pressure can be really, really hard, but I mean, LightWhisp just kind of running up here. Oh my god, that was such a good parry, and such a good dash cancel right after.
Honestly, I think this isn't too bad, though. If you're going to have a character take some damage there, I think it's Darius, and that is why you know you're not going to die. And having 2x assist with a double Braum assist behind you, I think is the optimal situation to wake up in there. So actually, not too bad of a spot despite the bait.
I mean, it's good. I think that, like, even though it didn't quite work the way you wanted to, I mean, but actually, this time, I might have to pay for it. Oh my god, you're dead as hell. You almost killed this guy.
I'm having a breakable here.
Unfortunately.
Does he? Yeah, he does. Oh no.
Yeah, he does. Okay. I was so scared. And the unbreakable, as you say it, it comes into play.
I mean, like, I think that Illaoi is probably, like, Braum kind of fries Illaoi when he has unbreakable, right? Like, her only multi-hitting move is jumping S1, and it's, like, not something you're getting to do that often. You have to be, like, pretty ahead of the game, it feels like, a lot of times to get hits in those spots.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be definitely proactive, but...
Oh no, reset doesn't work out. Still is able to dash forward, dispensing the mediums.
I almost died again. They're trying to get me proxy, but...
I heard, listen, I respected your wishes and didn't even ask that time.
Oh, that's my god. That's what it's all about. As now, LightWhisp just not afraid, though. Senshii just willing to get up attack, and we find them immediately. LightWhisp just sends the Braum in full screen like a projectile and just converts fully off of it.
S2-3H. Something we've seen a couple times now as the assist comes back just unfortunately. Oh, wait! Big opportunity now as we have control of the corner here. Beats the tentacle after the push block, too. It's an interesting little timing.
He's so scary here. Just runs up, and Senshii just grabs air there as LightWhisp tags back and is just barely out of range for that. And now Senshii has to make the comeback of a century here if they want to keep the winner's side, but LightWhisp wants nothing to do with that as we use a headless to lock ourselves into the winner's side of top 8 here.
Forward assist headless is the one true combo. When you don't feel like working too hard.
Sorry. But now we're going into the classic, the Blitzcrank Braum. I like this team. I'm glad to see Zucchini back on the Blitzcrank. It was nice to see the Braum Darius, but I mean this is what this gamer's known for.
Yeah, and interesting to note too, we've seen him play multiple fuses across multiple times. It is actually going to be the freestyle this time here that we're going to stick it out with. I think with this team, normally we would see the double down, but you know, this is better, I will say, on paper.
Yeah, I mean, I think 9 times out of 10, kind of just want freestyle. Like, it's just so good, and it's just like the amount of strengths that double tagging gives you, especially in situations like this where you get to convert after that combo. The strengths are apparent and the weaknesses are non-existent, so why not?
And this is a situation where, unfortunately, here, even with the Ahri, just save your Fury for an early break next round. That is the full team cleaned up already. And one of the scariest things about playing against Zucchini and players who play teams like this is you can lose so fast sometimes that you just don't even have time to make adjustments. That full round, I mean, that was really 2 big decisions.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you got to be scared of. It's just when the big bodies hit you and put you in the corner, it's just you got to guess for game, and that's just you have to accept that that's what's going on now. And we're gonna see that one more time here as Zucchini is able to get the Unbreakable setup, and you guessed wrong, and just like that, your Illaoi's gone.
That's the greatest thing I can ever read from anyone is that a top player is playing the same team as me. Thank God TJ wants to play Thresh Blitz. Thank God I'm gonna have somebody to watch.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need a better man to really show you what to do. Like that happens to me all the time. I can't figure this out. I need somebody else to tell me what to do. As Zucchini just runs in, hits the 2L, and takes out that first game in record time.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that is, again, how quick the rounds can go sometimes. A quick little catch will easily be able to control the situation. As just for Envy coming through with the $1 contribution to that Matcherino. Thank you very much to you. And again, to everybody who's been helping out with the Matcherino, $55 in there now. If you want to help contribute and build the prize pool for the players, !Matcherino in the chat. Definitely make sure you check it out.
Oh my god, that pickup off the air fireball? I have not seen that before, but the Blitzcrank anti-air, and again, this is the second time we've seen that. The Blitzcrank assist into the command grab from Braum just keeps on working out.
Oh, just barely managed to cross past there. I thought maybe he was going to match the command throw. Instead, it's the normal throw on landing. And since Braum has Unbreakable, it is the shockwave to pick up and the shockwave to kill.
Yeah, I mean, it's just when you have access to a tag, it just gives you so many options. And both players, unfortunately, just grabbing a little bit too far as Zucchini has to use the break because of that mistake. We just walk in, we set up the shield, we go in with Blitzcrank, but unfortunately the mix just is not quite there. So now you have to wait out that 6-second cooldown that Freestyle does give you. And once again we go in, but this time it's the command grab. A little bit of gaming, a little bit of hanging out. Just the 2H, that's all you need. Keep it nice and simple. Put you in the corner, and now you gotta guess for game.
Oh, and the second you land off the empty jump there, CANIX would have had to have been way ahead of the game. You would have had to hold up immediately.
Yeah, I mean, you really gotta be ready against this team. They can just absolutely hit you at any point with a command grab, but I mean, Zucchini a little bit too excited with these grabs, and CANIX is finally getting something going for themselves here.
Rock bottom, activation, text forward. There's a big commitment on the opposite side as Blitz is going to come in, but unfortunately get whipped in the forehead.
I mean, just tried to like fight their way through all of those tentacles on the screen, but they're just one too far back, and the down forward Spirit Rush works out finally. Unfortunately, not able to convert a full combo as we're going to reset back to a little bit of pressure here.
Oh my god. He saw what he tried to do. Casual walk forward again. Dude, we've done such a good job with these early command throws that now it makes that low so believable.
Oh my god, that command grab was just, or that pull-in rather, was just from so far away. Now, I mean, CANIX is off to a good start here, but it could go wrong at any second as the air throw comes in. And we're not going for any sort of a reset, but Blitzcrank is about to deal. Oh, we tried for a reset. We're going crazy. But the command grab doesn't work out, and the burst was just at the wrong time as CANIX is able to bait it out with the tag.
Yeah, tech timing there just put us in a little bit of an unfortunate spot. We're going to tank the tentacle there to guarantee a full crank. What?
Got scared. He's cranking it up. But Nutso on the sticks.
Oh, and again, retreating guard. I mean, Illaoi's one of the hardest characters to retreating guard again. So it's like Illaoi, Teemo, these characters that are either able to have these crazy dash normals like that, or just these special moves that hit from just anywhere. so hard to utilize it effectively in a moment like that.
Yeah, it's rough. Like it's just there's always, especially against Illaoi, there's always just so much going on that it can be really hard to know when you're actually free to try and get out of there. And if you don't get out of there, then you're like, I'm eating all this pressure. This sucks too. Like I hate this as well. But
Instantly just, yep, time to die.
yeah. That's the beauty of, again, acceptance, you know? It's like, you're just like, I'm gonna die here. This is over. But now, I mean, that air throw right onto the tentacle. CANIX is gonna deal a lot of damage. Blitzcrank should be alive here with 1 HP. So you got one more chance. Trying to chip out, though, and you might be dead.
Yeah, at that point, there was just too much going on. It's kind of like you were talking about before, but this time a little bit more towards the parry rather than the low attempt. Oh, and he runs past for the side swap. That is something that is like sometimes a negative, but when it's good, man, it's great that you can just completely ignore collision in situations like that with Blitz.
I mean, that was badass. You just put yourself in such a good position, and the shield works out so well. We're gonna go through this though, able to cancel in addition to that, and deal so much damage to the Illaoi.
Whoa, he did run a parry. Did you hear the parry?
That was the most bold decision I've ever seen in my life. I do not know what the game plan was there, but now Fabulous Zucchini just parries high when the tentacle hits low. We're forced to use the Fury. CANIX kind of down to one hit on both of these characters. Illaoi is so low and the air throw comes through. Not able to block in time though.
Oh my god, and the guest monster with the parry. Unfortunately though, he couldn't get unbreakable. He killed him too fast.
Yeah, suffering from success here. Blitzcrank, the Fury runs out, so the Blitzcrank super assist isn't going to deal that much damage. Now we're playing some honest footsies here. CANIX kind of has to figure something out though. It's only 25 seconds left in the round.
Oh,
that's
not the trade you wanted. Definitely had the right with crouching light. Unfortunately, gets us in a huge amount of trouble here, as it is going to even up the games now. CANIX with some very good presence of mind and very good composure to not let the big body overwhelm you in those ending situations.
I mean, that was spooky, right? Like the timer was ticking down, a real buzzer beater there. But in the end, I mean, did the right combo to be able to finish it in time, and also just a great awareness in neutral to get the opening in general. But a happy birthday forces you to use that burst, and the retreating guard just does not quite work out here.
Double up with the S2s, unbreakable applied. Oh, and that delay, that was almost evil. Definitely had the right idea. CANIX called it early. You can't be scared in moments like that. You got to know that your teammate's gonna have your back.
I mean, it's rough, right? Like, I think that if that was a 1 frame earlier 6H from Fabulous Zucchini there, would have hit both characters, but now the throws starting to hurt them a little bit as that first character is getting deleted real quick.
You're just gonna, that close?
You gotta believe in yourself. Oh my god, we land and use the tag freeze to get a parry, and now you might be dead.
Yeah, I mean, Fury Blitz kills everyone from everywhere as long as he has some amount of resources, man. This character is a demon on the confirms with the red stuff. Don't jump,
now,
please don't jump.
Don't jump, don't do it. You're gonna jump. We know it's gonna happen. You're gonna jump eventually. Okay, no, we're geniuses. CANIX is the best player in the world, but maybe you should have jumped this time. The throw on the ground works out. Oh my god. Ah, he jumped, but he was ready. CANIX is locked in.
Oh no, and again, while it is a ridiculously strong move from the full screen on that down S2, it is such a commitment. TJ with a hell of a jump forward, twice in a row with a hell of a jump forward, as we do tag in time to avoid that instant air dash straight after.
I mean, just using that tag to kind of reset. And we reset once again. I'm not sure what CANIX was going for. That was a counter hit, so it's not like he was fuzzy jumping out of there, just trying to mash through it.
Zucchini went so slow on those crouching lights. That was a hell of a bait.
Just like that, into the command grab, set up the unbreakable, and now it's one chance, and luckily the get up attack saves us. Oh, that's disgusting. I hate everything about that. That was my least favorite thing I've seen all day. We just tag out with the shield, tag back into the Braum to finish it off. And now CANIX fighting for their life in this winner side bracket here, and it's just the Illaoi to do it for them.
You know, I'm finding out we like very different things, because what a pleasure it was to see that hit connect. Now it is that 6H again. Parry whips, and we tag to punish. Oh no!
It's tragedy, dude. CANIX was right, but it just was not quite right enough. As now it might be the time to jump, as Fabulous Zucchini has access to the level 3. And oh my god, there's just so many options. And finally, a parry works out for CANIX here. Set up a lot of damage here, build up Fury. The one issue with Illaoi is it can be kind of hard to build up that burst gauge. Limit strikes are not always readily available to you, but I mean, that cage is almost all the way up, and Fabulous Zucchini just presses ultimate at the wrong time.
Here he gets out of it though. Was looking for the low. Definitely was correct, but was a touch too late. As the air throw saves us from the shockwave. Get up attack as he jumps over. Is gonna be able to get the punish. Two quick little bags too. This guy's a demon.
Oh, damn it! God damn it! I forgot about that. I forgot that we lost to you.
My bad.
Shit.
Back in the mix again though. Top 8 is beginning here. Bleed versus LightWhisp. As we said, the California team kill as LightWhisp early hit get us to the wall straight away.
Yeah, I mean, this team hurts, and now just set up the Unbreakable, and we block the first get-up attack of the game, and Bleed decides to save the Ekko, but we put him right in harm's way and kill him anyways.
Oh my god, and the anti-air apprehend as well is going to bring us back down to the earth now with that Braum. Reapply Unbreakable, which is definitely the correct call. Again, gotta remember, Illaoi's only multi-hit is jump forward S1, and that is not something you're often going to find time while you're getting car crashed on by this mustachioed man.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just one grab into another as LightWhisp just grabs their way all the way through and just instantly takes that first round in record time. Oh my god, just barely dodges that anti-air attempt and uses the shield once again to get a happy birthday here. And we might use the shockwave. No, we saved the meter.
Yeah, surprised to see us not invest in the bar there, but still, you know, oh my god, situation was dire. It's a lot of visual noise. We sneak the overhead in.
And we just get in there in the perfect kind of way. And now, I mean, we sent Darius in, but that's a parry waiting to happen, right? Like, that is, everybody's ready for that. As Bleed just gets the perfect response and opens LightWhisp up off of it, gets a Soki, but we're not able to convert off the Time Winder.
Or low-key against a lot of Echoes, take the hit on the lob sometimes. I think a lot of people are not ready for the lob to just hit. Like, it actually, I feel like it drops so often.
Oh yeah, every time someone gets hit by the thing, I just start freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, like what's going on? Like this hasn't happened before. I wasn't prepared.
You're like, this is supposed to be meaty. Why didn't you block this?
Yeah, like what are you pressing for? What the heck? Oh, and we do the fake out. Bleed just instantly going on to layer 2, knows that LightWhisp loves the parries, and just instantly goes for the bait on it.
Yeah, I mean, the second you get an install there, everything is, it's kind of a sealed deal. We are going to tag straight out again. Easy usage of the shield to save the day here. Decent start now as LightWhisp going to take our damage and bring in the Braum to secure Unbreakable as we always do. Definitely the correct decision.
Yeah, I mean, there's something special about turning blue in the video game. That's what you want, but unfortunately, not quite able to bait that burst. But in the end, we're still able to get a combo from it.
Okay, down. Okay, that was a lot of stuff to just get Brahmed on. That was the double rewind and still gets caught out. Full sends the jump. It has the parry afterwards. It is an absolute disaster for Bleed as everybody's getting cooked.
I mean, that's one of the scary things about like Bleed's Oki is that like a lot of times he will do a backdash, which makes it so that Time Winder doesn't hit meaty. So then it gives you an opportunity to use that shield assist to really get out of there. But now Bleed down to 1 HP. Gotta see if he can do something here.
Okay, small tentacle S2. Ah, okay, nice tech. I mean, that's the Illaoi classic as we try to do it again. Bleed, that is an intelligent, it's risky, but an intelligent way to try and deal with that. But LightWhisp, I mean, he's a character length behind the shield and in the air. Like,
yeah, I mean, you're out of there. You're in a different time zone. It's just you're not interacting there at all. But now I mean, Bleed. Gotta see if they can make some adjustments here in this match, and that's a good start.
oh, and I mean, adjustments are made, right? Kind of an asshole, but now at the start, give me the Helmbreaker follow through, tag, launcher to keep them both involved. LightWhisp is gonna still hold the break.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're just like, I'm gonna lose this character. I might even just lose this round. Like, it's fine. And Fury's good, so I definitely don't disagree with the decision. But now we're just kind of running up. Unfortunately, the parry is not timed correctly. Gives LightWhisp an opportunity to apply Unbreakable here.
Close this distance. Oh my god, and Headless into the command throw. No shot.
Yeah, and just apply Unbreakable once more here. And now, I mean, this is looking suddenly very doable for LightWhisp.
I mean, advantage LightWhisp, pass corner. Ooh. The delay.
Tried to do the standoff, attempted to bait the burst, but just was not timing it correctly. We do the dash cancel. I love it. Make it so that we keep ourselves safe. But unfortunately, now you don't have Fury to dash cancel and bait another Fury.
Oh, had the hit, drops it out, and then gets the opportunity for the throw too. Oh, LightWhisp, 2 big opportunities in a row go a touch outside of our range.
Oh, and we try and parry once more, and it just is not quite good enough here. As LightWhisp is just like it. LightWhisp loves to parry. That's one thing I've noticed from like watching them play all this time. Loves parrying, and sometimes it bites him in the ass. And this is one of those cases, unfortunately.
Just a couple now those we routed through. Should be able to do just enough damage here. Is gonna build that extra bar. No.
Oh my god, it's a tragedy. You hate to see it. Oh, we just command grab, use the super to put him back in the corner right after. And what the heck just happened?
Yep, I am not 100% sure, but what I will say is unfortunately break is off the table as now we try to represent that strike throw to scare LightWhisp off of his break. Instead, it's gonna be a tag, and the fireball hits.
It's so good. The Braum fireball is like such a big hitbox, and it's so slow it can be kind of awkward to parry sometimes.
Oh, the slowest projectiles are the hardest ones to parry 100%.
Yeah, like the very end of Timewinder, you're like, I don't know if it's gonna hit me. I don't do here, but Lead runs up though, forces out the break from LightWhisp, but Braum has 1 HP.
Oh no, and yeah, in that situation, you see him start up there and think he's gonna try and guarantee the Unbreakable. Puts you in a bit of a weird position.
Oh, we just mash right after the tag. Put Braum right in there. Now, I mean, once again, we're gonna have the opportunity to apply Unbreakable, and now it's one guess. And we guessed right, but it was no. Twice in a row, LightWhisp was correct, and on the second one, was able to just lock in and finish it off and bring us to match point here in winner semis.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're, as long as you continue to be correct. I guess it matters. I guess it matters more that your opponent was incorrect in the moment. There is that little run underneath. Great timing on the mix up there from Bleed to reposition and take us here to the West Coast corner for the mix.
And we send Braum in once again, and again with the parries, LightWhisp finds a way to make this one work, and we have enough time to bait the burst as well, as Bleed is going to eat so much damage for that mistake.
I mean, your Illaoi is on a one-touch situation. It's the command throw. Dude, the timing on when we're able to go for these is so ridiculously good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just in the clutch, LightWhisp knows when to do that. Like, I feel like we haven't seen a command grab whiff yet, but Bleed on the Ekko, comebacks can happen. install though, I mean, just rewinds right out there, and we're gonna be able to kill the Braum. LightWhisp saving up that Fury for the Darius, it seems, just accepting that Braum might die.
Yeah, as soon as that install comes up again, he did manage to vamp the meter out of bleed as well. That's going to be a clean hit, and I love that. Such a perfect choice here. Fury dash cancels and looks for the throws 2+.
Oh no, forces the Fury out, just barely there. And in the end, the parries may have failed sometimes, but LightWhisp just uses on a grappler.
Yes.
Like, I think that like, obviously, just big bodies in general are good, but I think that when you put him on a character that just has access to these command grabs, that's really, really when things can start to get going. But on the other side, you got Grappler's worst enemies. You got a lady with a big gun.
I was gonna say, and then the Fox that's never on the ground. Definitely a very rough suite of matchups here for Blitzcrank, potentially, as not gonna do too much if you can find throws like that. A clean way to get the open up here and get started. God, a reset attempt there as we do manage to bless the legs just barely with that 2L. Anti-air attempted, and we end up having to parry just to be able to get away. Back in here now as we charge up the missile, does get the knockdown there, and does actually, you know, knock off the unbreakable. One thing you have to be careful of as the Braum player, even if your assist gets knocked down, it will still remove the, you know, the blue stuff.
Yeah, I mean, gets you in that situation, puts you down, and now, I mean, just set him up in the corner. And now we parry the projectile, go right back in. And this is scary. An instant tag or throw tag. That was nuts.
Body splash. Brought him back down to the earth one more time. S1 super and a title card drop as Fabulous Zucchini. First round on the board.
I mean, just great first round here. I think that a lot of people would assume that this matchup is really, really rough here for these two big men. But, yeah. I mean, just making it work, getting one grab, and saying that, like, it doesn't matter how far away you are, because if I grab you once, you're close.
Yeah, that's a bar, actually. If you're close enough for that one, though, you're close enough for all of them.
Yeah, I mean, because one will lead into another, and then you explode, and then you're dead. Like, there's not a need for a third one. But again, with the reset, just goes up, hits the low into a command grab, but a little bit of a drop there.
Oh my god, but a drop leads to an opportunity. Both characters instantaneously deleted. Ahri's gonna live with just a tiny bit of life left. I mean, that is the most command throwable amount of life, though, I'm not gonna lie. Yep.
Oh my, yeah, you called it.
You know
yeah, that's it. And there it is. And just like that, the most thrown gamer of all time, JakeyTheSnakey, just that was domination. That was rough.
That was very tough. But that's sometimes how it goes. Sometimes the grappler has a read on your tempo and you just kind of get punched in the mouth. It's Jakey more than capable of being able to bounce back past this though.
I mean, if anybody was able to make the adjustment to make a comeback, it's JakeyTheSnakey, and just like that, the Gatling is the best kind of burst. Like, it just saves you when you need it, and now we're able to go into the limit strike, build ourselves up a bar, and throw him back into the corner after.
Oh, slick routing. I like that. Not often used, the down S1, S1. It's
oh my god, it's a spooky situation. The monkey was just a little bit too high to explode, but now the Gatling just makes it so we're able to get a full combo here. And we tag back into the Jinx.
Step away, shield gets put up, and again, decent routing here is going to go into the tag launcher. Unbreakable going to be reapplied, and the situation is looped again. I feel like I've seen this movie before. It's a little bit of a different ending this time, though, as Jakey is going to get scooped up.
And you have access to a level 3 as well. You should be able to kill. This combo's sick. You just jump behind and you get 2 supers to follow up. Level 3 was on deck, but we only need 2 bar. That was such a good extension.
Yeah, as long as you program in that second S2, you can pretty much guarantee that Blitz is able to take what he wants. tries to bait the Fury, finds the command throw. It's a pixel of life left for Jakey as we wake up with the charm. But Blitz, he's a robot. He loves nothing. You can't affect him with that.
Yeah, I mean, just immune to the love, isn't able to get the combo after, but the super assist from Braum makes it so that we're able to just keep it going, get the chip out. And now JakeyTheSnakey potentially on like the set of, or the last round of the winner's life.
Back a punch, interrupts the assist, doubles up, and actually had the right read with the jump forward there, but couldn't turn it into anything.
It is so scary. Because now we just put you in the corner, put the feet on you. But the get up attack says, I'm not scared.
Oh, I feel like Jakey had two amazing ideas there, but both of them were just barely misspaced, which is so weird because it's so hard to miss Blitzcrank. This guy is a medicine ball with boxing gloves. Like, how do you miss?
It's a big target to whiff on. Like, it's definitely like you're aiming at the side of a barn and you're hitting the house instead. But I mean, Heavily Zucchini now putting himself in the corner. Might be a little bit rough. We do block the Yoki though, and now Jinx is back available, able to set up the zoo.
Oh, Pullen finds the mark though, so this is definitely a big chance. Unbreakable here with both characters going to be at okay, so Jinx, one touch away, Ahri, two. Winnable.
Okay, do you know the counterplay? Do you have the grab at just the right time? We gotta see. Have you studied up? And the answer is no, unfortunately. I think it tried to go for it, but just was a little bit too far.
Yeah, definitely had seen the footage and knew the counterplay, but like you said, was a little bit off there, unfortunately, as it's going to be quick into the tag launcher once again. Zucchini has been leaving a lot of damage on the table to guarantee Unbreakable in these situations, but it has been paying off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit rough. Like, you get the Unbreakable, but immediately you just lose it after the limit strike as Jakey puts him back in the corner one more time.
Oh my god, dude, he just perfectly mimicked everywhere he's trying to head now as the shield comes up again and the shockwave just to get a little bit of damage, but a great tag to mitigate a lot of that potential, oh, never mind. Yeah, it's the shockwave and a lot to follow up there. Back in one more time. Armor catches them both. Luckily, I think Ahri, I think you die for this. Nope, still alive. And on the last chance, tries to tech away and is going to get scooped up for the trouble, Jakey.
I'm commentating, they just spam it because they know I don't like it. And now, if I say what I think. But Tate and Quainty, we're going to see who's able to pilot this team better here.
And it's a battle of the wizards here too, as Blitzcrank going to get the pull in there. Yasuo takes the damage while they can. Tate in the purple, obviously, showing off early with a clean hit.
Oh my god, I love that pickup right after. Just the awareness on the side of Tate to be able to keep it going with the stomp. And now, I mean, we just keep the pressure going.
Dude, that is such an annoying thing to have to deal with as Blitz. Just being able to continuously go for the step back there. You have to just full send like a real floaty moon jump. And at that point, there's not much really can be done for you. Unfortunate for Tate that we have to spend the meter, but it's well worth the 3 bars to get rid of a character.
Yeah, I mean, that's the classic, like, oh, I'm minus 12, but then like Yasuo's full screen away. So it's like, what do you do? Like it feels so bad, but we're just going straight in with the burst. Because now, I mean, you're at 1 HP, and that's about to be turned into a big old 0 as Tate just runs over them in this first round.
Yeah, that is always one of the roughest things is when you see the when you see the frame data and you're like, oh, it's not that bad, and you see where it puts them and you're like, oh, it's real bad. Another bad situation coming up here. Tate with the Yasuo Blitzcrank classic, tags out, throws immediately. Yasuo with the stomp to OTG.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to get something going, but finally Quainty getting a chance here. Are able to steam up. Not in the corner though, so you are able to have some options, but unfortunately it also opens you up to getting crossed up by the assist there.
I'm looking at the bracket also. Unfortunately, I was looking at people's bracket paths. Quainty actually had to beat a Blitz gamer themselves in Dilnan on the way here. So it looks like we could have had Blitzcrank either way. It's just an interesting stat through the bracket as Quainty is able to rack some damage up here and, you know, get a bit ahead with the Fury still. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about the Fury.
Oh my god, that's the Quainty classic. Quainty loves going for the wrecking ball combos. Like, just wants to keep on doing the samurai jack shots in addition to the swinging back and forth from the chandelier. Like, it's just, I love Quainty's combos, and I'm glad that we get to see him here in this top 8. But now, I mean, Tate has to fight back against him.
Minty, you heard. Don't act like you didn't hear. Nice tag launcher. Off the wall. Here we go again. Tags up and was looking for the regular throw. Nice escape and a great cross up there for Tate.
And once again, an opening with those. Oh my god, the wrecking ball. It just messes up the combo. You believed in it too much. And now, I mean, gotta figure out what you're gonna do here if you're Tate. But unfortunately, you're getting command grabbed and you're getting killed.
Oh, the hezzy. Good on Tate to not actually get baited in that situation. Unfortunately there, super assist goes way too far.
Oh no, the Fury jump heavy catches him out. This might be enough to kill Yasuo with just one super as well. And that's like a touch of death from one air-to-air hit.
Again, that's the Blitz classic with Fury on. Full Fury, every character dies from pretty much any hit. As now it's going to be a 2H to save the day here in the Blitz mirror. Gets the restand and goes for the level 3 for the combo.
I mean, and just like that, this should be enough to kill. I believe I've done my math and I am correct this just one time. As Quainty, I mean, the first round looked kind of bad, but now Quainty just runs it back so quick.
Yeah, I was going to say the bounce back definitely extremely strong. And that comes down to it, just being able to actually get your mix-up rolling, because this is the team that is extremely snowball heavy, and both these players know it. So you can see it's not a lot of hesitation. We are definitely throwing the kitchen sink instantaneously. You saw Tate there, one normal into the cross-up, just trying to full send to get some advantage.
I mean, these two gamers are trying to kill each other. They're just sending everything that they possibly can, but unfortunately, Harry is not going to be enough to put a stop to it, as you are going to be hurting. Set yourself up, though. Now you're going to be able to get a lot of damage here with Blitzcrank. And a Limit Strike as well, just trying to build up as much burst. And with the normal throw, you're able to combo as well.
Normally there, you'll either go for Rocket Punch or you go for the down S1, S1, the side swap. Luckily, since we're able to bring in Yasuo so easily in tag launcher, we get our I'm thinking armor, I'm thinking unbreakable. Full steam ahead here.
Yeah, we've seen too many Braums on the screen. We got shield on the brain, but yeah. I mean, now a little bit of a bad position here for Tate, but the Rocket Punch finds a combo, and this just might kill. And now it's just the battle of the robots.
The robot with steam already on is definitely at a major advantage. The super assist pops up and hits way farther behind than I think anybody was expecting, except for maybe Quainty, because he was there and ready for the interception. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, and just like one pixel away from hitting that burst. Like, just was not quite able to save the character there. As Quainty gets a parry, but unfortunately, just the second one is not quite able to hit. The tornado just slightly moved back somehow. And now Tate presses medium at the perfect time, but we drop the combo.
It's just like you said, the Yasuo, all the finest Yasuo scientists have optimized as many S2s as we can. It's now it's an attempted cross up there, gets the damage and manages to get them both involved. The reset doesn't work out.
Now, I mean, instantly, again, Tate, we're dropping combos. We can't be doing that. this up. Finally just trying to jump in, but the 2H works. And now, I mean, Quainty, Tate, it's the battle of not the robots. This time it's the robot versus the Asian man. And we gotta know if you're able to get through. The stomps come through, but we're not able to parry at all.
Getting the wall here. Can be able to extend for a little bit of damage. Love the tech and love the jump over. Furious pop.
I mean, that is a giant move, and we just go straight into the level 3, but you didn't confirm fast enough, and Tate is gonna do their best to try and make something happen, but we know all the secret.
Gonna jump forward there too and finds the jab. Somehow Tate does the impossible and gets out of the round with the Fury still intact.
Yeah, and that's like best case scenario if you are a Tate fan here, right? Like you get all of your resources, but finally Quainty finds the opening, forces him to use that break, and the Wrecking Ball allows Yasuo to kind of get out of jail free there. The mixes, you can grab it there? That was dirt nasty.
Yeah, today I learned. I had never seen that before. I don't think. Not a normal throw in that spot.
A little bit crazy, tries to bait out some kind of response there with the JS2, but just the normal throw is going to put Tate down to his final character here, perhaps. We got to see. Oh my god, just snipes out, but we're ready with the parry on Wake Up.
Oh no! Oh god, that 2H I thought for sure was going to have a better result. Light on the way down is not going to combo.
Oh, that was an ambitious low parry. Saw Quainty go into the sky. Was like, I believe in the knees. Now this might just be enough to kill. Got a level 3 before. No, we give him one more chance at life. And the Fury might just make it so Quainty regrets this.
Fury got popped. One last chance. We try to rocket punch again.
Oh no, it's disaster. You gotta kill when you have the chance. Tate with this Fury meter against the 3 bars on Quainty's side, and the 2H lands. Oh no, Quainty, why didn't you super?
I wonder what peripheral Quainty plays on, because that combo drop was just an execution error of double tapping down S1. Because if you do one S1 into level 3, that is a full combo. That is a kill 100%. But that limit strike flip pass to get it back to the mid screen was certainly an execution error. I think he just accidentally double tapped the button.
Oh my god, it's a tragedy. You gotta find whatever manufacturer made it. Go to the PlayStation factory where they made the DualSense and just like smack him on the face once or twice.
Or held it too long. Very true, DA.
I mean, but it's just... that's tragic. You hate to see that. If it does come down to that as being like the set decider, you got to imagine someone's going to be a little pissed.
I'm buying a new controller.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out. Something's changing. We're not doing this for much longer. But the parry on the rocket jump, and it gives you enough time to just full run up. And I mean, Tate just has so much momentum on this side.
Okay, quick little instance of the turbulent wind. Rare opportunity where we have a command throw on the anti-air and don't go for it here. Take it's in big trouble. Trying to come in on the ground.
And we just Kara command grab, get the steam up right after. Now Tate on one chance, and the parry once again. It just hasn't been working out for Tate so far.
Oh my god, and how aggressively we close the distance there. Level 3 intact. Quainty can keep it short and simple if he so chooses, but decides to, extend a little bit just to make sure.
Yeah, you get one more, and finally this time the level 3 works out for him. And now, I mean, once again at match point here for Quainty. Gotta hope that he's able to finish it off. We must see who's able to determine who's the stronger of the Tainties.
Okay. 2H, little warning shot.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta put the fear in God in them. And we just keep on jumping over and over again, and the parry. So we have a chance at a mix here.
Yep, OTG'd it. Goes for it one more time. Tag launcher, definitely the correct call. Keep it short.
We try and read the throw. Unfortunately, though, just a little bit too late on that rollout. And now Tate, once again with the cross-up. I think that we've seen this a bunch of times, is that in those situations, Quainty almost always goes for the grab, and Tate almost always goes for the cross-up. And it's so cool to just see the different ways in which these two players pilot the same team. But now, I mean, Quainty has to try and make the robot get the comeback, but it's not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, that Fury is going to be the saving grace for sure. Tap comes through, though. It's going to pick up.
Now, I mean, yeah, you're just saving Fury. You don't need it.
If you were going to spend it, it's going to be a little bit earlier there. But as soon as we go into the restand, your fate is just kind of sealed. You had to guess correctly on that one interaction.
And now, oh, this time, though, we're switching it up. Quainty gets the cross-up and puts Tate right back in the corner. And this time we react. We get the throw, and we get the follow-up after. And, I mean, you might be dead as Yasuo here. Do you use the burst?
Oh, recognizing that we did have a little bit of leeway there. Cross up, man. It's the same mix up on the other side. Both players going to the well on that one. I appreciate the early break there from Quainty, though.
Oh, nice parry. Just ready for the rocket jump. And once again, the cross up, man. It's just there to save the day. Quainty is just not reacting in time. But Yasuo is 1 HP. This is one command grab away from just ending this man's life. But unfortunately, I mean, Tate making use of this one chance.
Close the distance at just the perfect timing there. Sends to the wall and slices past it. Tag launcher and an extra little extension here as we restand for the mix.
Quainty, though, just not afraid. Does not think that that cross up is, or that command grab is coming. We're just going to crank it a little bit, get one pause. But, oh no, the Yasuo assist is just so good. And the confirm after into the level 3. Man, Quainty, you gotta be kicking yourself a little bit, but Tate just locked in and finished it off.
Oh, all of that coming off of the momentum Tate was able to build from that one missed combo.
And they speak French there, right? Is that a different part of Canada?
Oh, it's MTL, my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's MTL. It's in the sponsor tag, my bad. My bad.
I'm stupid. I'm the worst at this. But now, I mean, CANIX is already put in the corner. hayatei just doing a great job of this. In the corner, set up all of this. Get involved, start setting up all the tentacles. Set him back down, and CANIX is finally getting a chance. Force hayatei to use the burst. Now we just hang out, let them set up the tornado, and we just run in after that stance 2H doesn't work out. But unfortunately, the back throw from hayatei resets the situation. Now, though, I mean, instantly just do the JS1 from Yasuo, and then instant tag into the Ahri, and you just get so much damage. You don't even have to spend a second bar of meter here, as now, I mean, hayatei in a great spot to take this set so far. Instantly just use the S1 from Yasuo, tag into the Ahri. It doesn't matter how much they nerf the distance on that. When it works, it works. hayatei tries to get a reset, but CANIX is just not quite fighting. Set it up a little bit. Let the super get that pressure reset, and on the way back, the boomerang finishes him off. And that, I mean, that first round is just all hayatei all the time. CANIX has to figure out a way to like stop this onslaught from this Ionian duo, but that's a tough task. That can be kind of difficult sometimes. And you get set up full screen. You have the dart as well, but hayatei unfortunately didn't believe. In the end, though, the J2H gets there. We're able to convert this into a full combo. Spend the bar just to keep the damage coming. Now, I mean, just the S2 limit strike, build back a little bit of that meter, get the best Oki in the game, and instant tag Yasuo after the throw. I like the attempt. Just tries to instantly go into the super to like make it so that there's no chance to burst, but in the end, I mean, hayatei still was able to finish it off. bit crazy here. The Fury on deck. Not sure if you're gonna have to suspend it though. Might be able to get it started with a happy birthday.
Oh, and off tentacle slam. That's one of the nicest things about having Ahri on the team. Every knockdown like that, as long as you've got a bar, you get to go into old reliable.
Yeah, that's like one of the most useful things about her, I would say, is that like just has access to the gun in the pocket that will always work every single time. It's like no matter what, if you press S1 super, you can get a combo after it, and it's great. Like that's just it's so nice.
Yeah, and there's something to be said about having like not having to think about your route too, because you know you can just do jab jab, like you have the route. It's just what a nice thing in a tournament setting to have in your pocket.
And we're gonna see it one more time here as we do air jab 2, and we're able to tie up these rounds real quick here. What a comeback! I feel like the Ahri didn't get hit after the Illaoi died.
Yeah, very much hard
back
down
up a
to
little
2 there. I
bit.
thought maybe it was gonna. Oh, okay, a little bit of a scramble. All good. hayatei gets the better of it.
In the end, able to find that air throw, and Yasuo 4. Like some characters just get to do so much, but CANIX finds the burst bait with the freestyle tag. But unfortunate drop makes it so that hayatei gets one more chance at life here.
Oh no, and the tag gets us in big trouble here. Clean connection, as it's gonna be Yasuo, who does live this interaction, but it's gonna be, you know, in dire straits.
I would see this setup tagged back into the Ahri, but the dart and the tentacles are just too much mix. And we're able to get the side swap just at the very end to make it so that CANIX is just in such an advantage position. Oh my god, we get the overhead, but instead we get a throw right after. And the tentacle on the ground makes it so that we get a full conversion to go along with it. I mean, CANIX just looking real good there.
And that's just one of the nicest things about having Illaoi on the team too, especially with Ahri, who we've talked about before. Already has a very good strike throw. Being able to threaten the jab with a tentacle at your feet opens up the potential options so much and really can overload your mental stack here, as CANIX with some very impressive defense and had the correct read on the jump back too.
Oh no! hayatei just not quite getting the meaty how they wanted it to, but CANIX just drops right back. Now we do the double H. Yeah, just charge H into the overheads coming in from Ahri. But just a normal command overhead from Illaoi is enough to open you up sometimes as well.
Tags and jumps into it just perfectly there, and recognize because the meter situation would rather get a little bit extra damage before we actually cut straight into the super, which I think is the right call. Now
we just try and set this up, trying to stall as much time as we possibly can, deal a lot of damage to the Yasuo, but we miss. Tried to just spend all the meter to kill the character, just like trade him off 1 for 1, but wasn't able to kill the Yasuo, and Ahri still dies for it. This is a worst case scenario here for CANIX.
Okay, S2 falls up. Fireball comes through as we try to retreating guard to escape. Now sandwich situation on the full charge as we attempt to expose the legs. Again, CANIX's defense has been so impressive.
Yeah, and once again the parry, but we're just slightly too far for the throw to connect. And now, I mean, you got 3 bars. I feel like there might be a way to kill here. Unfortunately, though, with the Fury building, we decide to just go right into a limit strike. And it doesn't matter. Like, we messed up the throw timing, but the dart got your back. And in the end, hayatei clutches it out and finishes off the...
Fill that game up for CANIX is a really big deal. His round start, you're going to risk your whole team on the Forbidden One's technology?
Yeah, that's the perhaps the worst round start in the world that you could like imagine. But I mean, you just have to use burst. Like, that's fine. You can do whatever you want so long as you have access to that green meter. But I mean, now you're able to put him in the corner, and CANIX kind of wishes that they had burst right now. I bet.
Definitely got to be a part of the equation here. Is now again full charge, forces the stand and guarantees the double. I mean, there might have been 3 of them total. Overheads were coming in.
A lot of overheads. It's hard. There's too many. God, instant tag to bait out the parry. It's just, I love when people start getting to that like layer 2 of, like, I know that you're good enough to parry my assist call, and then just baiting it out, and then now you go back to just doing the normal assist call. It's so sick.
I was gonna say, seeing the layers is just too. Oh, okay. Clean touch again though. I'd say maybe lose my train of thought, but it's all good to go. It's 1-1. I just factory reset when I saw it come through.
Yeah, I mean, it's Yasuo combos. They always like get my brain in a fuzz. I'm like, what's going on? There's just too many guys, and it's so nice to see. And you know what else is nice to see? A resub. Thank you, Call Me Boy. But we're going into game 3. We're going into losers round 1 here. An instant pickup with the Ahri super. It's always got your back.
Oh, down to the earth of the OTG, whips out on the jab, and just maintains guaranteed lockdown. But the hit stop on both characters getting hit looks like it confused us a little bit, but not much confusion in the follow-up afterwards. Very nice from CANIX.
Yeah, a little bit of a parry bait. Now we're just not blocking high there. Maybe thought that like an empty hop low was coming in, but the J2H after the air dash on Ahri is always so good. Even the best defense in the world can't block that 100% of the time. And now Illaoi might just die for it.
Looking more and more likely as things are getting a little tough here. Doubles up on the overhead off of that one, and now Ahri comes in to try for the vengeance here.
And it's going to be a little scary here. Trying to keep it going, though, as CANIX down to the last chance. The rollout isn't quite caught by the throw. Now, I mean, the throw from Ahri, but there's no teeth to it. There's nothing that you can keep doing after. Finally, though, I mean, we're down to Ahri versus Ahri. The fireballs come out, but we're just matched.
Oh, expose the legs. Fury Pop is 1 pixel away from getting a Fury of their own, though, as they try to maintain pressure here. But the Spirit Rush is going to make the Fury come through.
Oh my god, we're ready for the parry, but unfortunately the throw is just too far. Now we hit the final thing, but there's just too much damage. Can't get quite there. As the health gets refunded a little bit from the Fury and back to 1 HP. But the air throw comes through straight into level 3. It doesn't matter how much health you have so long as you have any, as CANIX is able to make the comeback.
The craziest thing about it, too, is that was the 2nd time in a row we hit just full sent it on the attempt to go for the throw in the air. Crazy work.
Once again with the James 06, it's disgusting. It's my least favorite move in the game, but we're ready for cross up, and we parry perfectly. As now, do the ping 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 combo, send them all the way down, and you're able to get a limit strike, but instead we just go for the double tentacle OT.
Quick slam. That was very, I don't know what it was, but that first long jump, it sold the second one so well. That was so sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's so good to be able to just like make people look, right? It's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then you just do the opposite, or even sometimes just do the same thing. But I mean, hayatei finally with the overhead J2H gets another opening here, and this is so much damage.
Doing a chase down, decent little escape there. Ends up with a very weird trade. I thought maybe Illaoi was gonna go for a ride too, but in the end, hayatei just takes the 1.
I mean, and now Illaoi has to try and make this comeback. Yasuo is kind of on life support, but Ahri is absolutely full HP. Yasuo assist isn't back up though, so you're not able to get a conversion. And once again, the overheads, just these extremely delayed air dash overheads, have just worked every single time for hayatei. And now, I mean, this Fury Burst might just go to waste. You're able to get a tag launch here into a level 3. and it's going to be tied. Final game, final round.
And the big difference here, though, is that Fury being popped is going to be a monumental difference maker. Hayatei, the potential to be able to run through 2 bursts more than likely in the round now. CANIX, whatever happens, happens, at least in the early stage.
Man, this is like, I've never seen someone so like willing to gamble on round start over and over again, but keeps on not being punished here from CANIX as we're leading right into another Ahri combo into Illaoi follow-up. And now again, this double tentacle, and you're just trying to fuzzy jump out, and that is not a...
Okay. Okay, sent out your assist a little bit there to be able to catch the fireball. Spacing well for now. I like the idea with the jump heavy. Just lets the S2 rip, knowing that as the assist is called, we're guaranteeing ourselves to at least get a tag.
And once again, now hayatei just trying to get out of there. A little bit tense here. We're puppeting those Rekkas. Finally, CANIX finding the opportunity to jump out. But this is going to stall so much time. We're going to be able to build back the assist gauge, but we don't even need it. Just the staggered pressure opens CANIX up. And this is going to most likely finish off the character. Unfortunately, though, we do lose the corner.
Yeah, mid-screen with a ton of room to roam. A lot of meter to play with as well. Almost up on that first Fury of the round here for CANIX. Oh, what a 2H! Hell of a save there. It's going to bring it down to the mirror match now. And now all of a sudden, it's actually a lead.
Yeah, it's looking good, but now instantly get an opening, forced to use the Fury break. Tries to parry the assist, but it's not quite far enough. Down a meter for nothing. hayatei, though, using the super just to try and extend this block string. It hits, but we're not converting.
Couple times in a row we've had a chance. Really, honestly, should have been out of here by now. Couple clean connections. There's a throw. A little bit of life left.
Oh my god, hayatei has had so many opportunities to win, and this might just be the one that they needed. Straight into the super, no opportunities for drops. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, like, when I played Guilty Gear Strive, I only ever... Like, the only reason I ever switch is because of, like, a DLC will come out, and then I will switch to that DLC and then never switch again. Like, I find my one thing that I like, and I stick with it forever. And it seems like LightWhisp is kind of the same way, you know? Like, has been on this team since the beginning, and has just been making it work this whole time.
Hell of a parry there as we're going to try and, you know, underhand the Poro there to interrupt. Good jump away from the apprehend, though.
Oh my god, instant tag, command grab to go through the field. I like it. Now I'm just playing this full screen game. A lot of big men on the screen. I can imagine that some big damage is going to take place soon, but unfortunately we're not able to convert.
Oh, and again, is trying to utilize that rocket grab in all the right places, but I mean, LightWhisp understands where the right places are, so is counterplaying it so well, as it is going to be Shockwave to guarantee that Blitzcrank dies.
That's one of the nice things about having a super, that you can just like rip. Like, you don't need to worry about being safe on block or anything like that. You can just use it, and then it will just hit the assist, and you're able to just get some nice, like, sneaky, kind of cheesy kills extra that, like, normally you wouldn't.
Oh, and neutral jump is going to be a very big portion of this matchup here for both players, as you know, with the strength of regular and command throws across both of these characters and both these teams. Who cares? Got them both again. I had to break to not take all that damage.
Oh my god, yeah, and just instantly tagging back. I love it. Just going back, seeing the shield, and command grabbing through. This should be enough to kill. You might be on a pixel. Yeah, one more pixel, one more chance here. And the shield is all you need.
Saving the day once again, taking a little space for himself here. Charge heavy as we jump forward, but Unbreakable's already applied, so a stand medium will sit him down.
And now you gotta imagine LightWhisp kind of trying to wait out to get that super assist. But unfortunately, we're just immune to the grabs there.
Good Fury timing. As soon as you see that charge S2, push Temp tried to flex on him and gets the hit straight afterwards. Not enough to kill, but the situation again, not super good for LightWhisp here. We should be able to get the restand. Oh no, instead we'll just take our damage.
I mean, just try and waste as much of that Fury meter as you possibly can. It's about to go away. And we aren't able to convert. We have no meter. LightWhisp just parrying through the poros. And the grab on the shield. This is going to be a headless, and you're 1 HP. The bleed is on you. Another headless is going to do it. No option to parry because of the meter. And now Blitzcrank with 3 meters has to figure out a way to finish this off.
Oi, and there is the perfect way to finish it off. A full send of the cross up there. The body splash hits home. As again, winners finals, by the way, so a little bit of a longer set here. Even if this game 1 doesn't go your way, you still got time.
Yeah, I mean, there is opportunities for adjustments to be made, but instantly a happy birthday coming out here for TJ. Fortunately, it just falls out, and LightWhisp gets a combo of his own.
Just sexy for the raid, by the way. Appreciate you a ton as we get the throw, the OTG, get a wall bounce. I thought maybe it was going to set up for the ground bounce again on that dash heavy, but in the end, it still works out.
I mean, just seems to want, like, really prioritize that. As now, I mean, we're seeing it come to fruition almost immediately. And just kill the character. Bringing LightWhisp down to 1 character, doesn't access the Fury, and the parry is a good start of this comeback.
If there's anybody that knows how to parry that every single time, it is going to be one of the best Braum players on the planet here. As we look for the chase down, it does find the stand heavy as Zucchini on the tech forward. I think when you see Braum shield facing the wrong direction, you want to swing so bad. You know it's your moment.
Yeah, it's just like the neuron activation. Like, you just feel it in your bones. The sweep connects. We're teching the throw, luckily. LightWhisp finds the H in the air, but isn't able to confirm even after the punish counter. Oh no, we're jumping at just the right time here. As now, I mean, down to 1 character, Braum has to figure out a way to make it work solo. But we just go straight through the shield, and the Unbreakable makes it so we go through the medium as well. Fabulous Zucchini is just invincible, it feels like.
Dude, and can I just, as we go straight into the dive kicks once again, level 3, I don't think we quite build it up, but blocks the get up attack.
Oh my god, 1 HP left over. You gotta figure out a way to parry, but just is not able to do it as LightWhisp. I mean, that was 1 HP. The comeback's too hard.
Can I just really point out that we did S2, Blitzgrab pulls the shield out of the way and tiled in the second hit of S2, and that's what hits? That was such an evil sequence.
Oh my god, and the parry back from Fabulous Zucchini. We've been talking about it this whole time. LightWhisp, oh, the heck just happened? LightWhisp has been going for these parries all the time, but Zucchini's got some of his own.
Throws some damage while he can. Unbreakable is still active. Poro actually hits at a good timing though to make, oh no, gets put on a poster. Bad parry timing as we do get the charge on the 6H.
Unfortunately, it is just shields all around from both players though. Get up attack, forces LightWhisp to go back to this full screen game, but just the jump at him, charge H in the air. You're able to deal so much damage here. Not quite able to kill, I think, but you're on death's door.
I gotta learn that route, that jump forward. It's so sick.
It is quite good, and the headless is even better to follow. Because now, I mean, Braum has to try and figure out a way to get through here, and unfortunately, just run up shield isn't it.
And plus, when you see the shield from your opponent there, you know you can get very greedy with your next mix up there as we drop the shield one more time, picks it up with the fireball, and LightWhisp with a game and a round is halfway to being able to take this winners finals.
Yeah, I mean, it's best of 5, you know, so you do have to win 3 to get all the way through, but I mean, yeah, this is a great start for LightWhisp. TJ, though, starting to fight back a little bit. The push block doesn't matter when you have Unbreakable. We're just going in over and over again, forcing the break from LightWhisp.
Oh, had already committed to the 3H there. Once again, Owen Ass works out for Braum as was looking for the 2M, was correct, but LightWhisp on the spacing gets away with the retreating guard.
Yeah, it can be so scary. It's like when you're that one frame away. Now, I mean, instant super, dealing as much damage to both of these characters as possibly can. LightWhisp tries to get the command grab, but the get up attack perfectly. Unfortunately, though, Blitzcrank a little bit too fat and just went right past the shield and makes it so that the assist does not save him.
Ships in the night. The Poros say truce. They just dap up as they fly past. LightWhisp with the run-up throw makes it 2-0 now.
I mean, they both are just like admiring each other's mustaches and hats as they go through the air, right? Like that is just, it's cinema. But now LightWhisp once again off to a great start in what it could potentially be this final game.
Oh, okay. Love the choice of the fireball there.
Unfortunately, does do a back throw, so isn't able to quite combo off of it. Zucchini with one more chance of life here on this Blitzcrank. And the 2x assist, not quite able to get much going here. As fabulous Zucchini once again tries to set up Unbreakable, but a good burst prevents the blue stuff from getting on there.
Oh, and resets it too. It's going to be full crank, so it's going to be armor for both characters now, as the normal throw is actually what seals the deal here.
Yeah, we go right back into the Braum. A get-up attack is baited out. The LightWhisp a little bit too antsy with it. Now, I mean, Fabulous Zucchini finally getting some momentum back for themselves.
Oh, if he had let that go a little earlier, he maybe could have gotten away with it. Oh, dude, but it's the Blitzcrank brain cell. You input the armored command throw, and you just want to hold it so bad in case they mess up. It's level 3, avoids the headless.
I mean, just what a hit confirm instantly goes from anti super as we get out of the way of any sort of super assist that could come through. And this time the parry doesn't work out. Once again, the parries from LightWhisp have been both like one of the biggest strengths of the player and just one of the biggest weaknesses in the clutch.
Oh god, the charge heavy there gets the extra bit of damage. Love the throw as we do go up just in time to intercept.
Yeah, now we apply Unbreakable, force out the break. But luckily, the throw gets all of that buff off. And yeah, I mean, you cannot let Braum get Unbreakable in this matchup.
Those Poros just ran off to the other side of this bar to get a drink. That's my headcanon.
Yeah, they didn't want to deal with any of that anymore. There was too much violence on the screen and they did not feel like it. But again, this reset into the command grab. I don't think this combos. Oh, barely, but not able to kill.
Yeah, it is an OTG, so it is able to pick up. But yeah, like, okay, 2H, we saved it, the push-up. Keep the robot just a bit safe now. Unbreakable is still on. Just got to be careful. Yeah, the run-up throw.
And when you're in the corner, you're able to get this full conversion as well. The bleed on you, bring you down to 1 HP. As the apprehend in the air isn't able to quite find the robot. But again, the throw and in the back, yeah, super assist finishes off Fabulous Zucchini's Braum. There's now just two shields standing, admiring each other as we play this full screen game.
Oh my god, 2H is into the shield. You hear the noise, and like you said, neuron activation. You want to fight so bad.
And you got Steam one more chance here. LightWhisp has to get it hit. But unfortunately, the air throw just does not work out, and we go right into the super. No fury allowed as Zucchini starts the comeback of this potential reverse sweep.
That was such a risky timing for the super too, because Blitzcrank, one of the interesting things about a super that's a double-edged sword is that when you input the static field super, he always moves up into the whichever direction he's facing, regardless of if he's already in the air. So on a situation like that where a character's ground bouncing, sometimes when you input that, you moving up and then moving down will move you just out of range. That was a scary one. That felt like a coin flip when he input it in my head there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a lot of the combos in this game are good, but they can be a little bit finicky. Unfortunately, though, we bait out the parry once again, and the happy birthday after the burst. going to lead to so much more damage as LightWhisp is going to lose one character on life support on the other.
Yeah, Braum coming in. He's like, dude, what happened? Stuck in the corner here. Doesn't even get the parry. Can't 0 bar. As you can see, Zucchini abusing the fact that we didn't have the meter. All of those crazy charges, knowing that was 0 bar. LightWhisp just has to watch.
Oh my god, yeah, like, I think that's funny because LightWhisp loves to parry, right? But now you're just saying you're not allowed to do it. This is the one time that it's not gonna happen. You have no meter to save yourself.
Can I also just say that this is the highest level I've ever seen two players play with and against Braum shield against each other. The RPSs when both shields are up have been crazy to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's been so back and forth. It can be so difficult to really get around there. And just the jump in charge 5H. This is going to lead to a lot of damage here. Not sure if you're going to be able to kill. You got to see how much meter you're able to build. Once again, though, the command grab not able to convert, but bait out a throw and get the burst bait after. I also love the hard tag to keep yourself getting as much damage as you can.
Okay, and that was probably a tech there. Great tech on the other side. Mashes combat. What are you? What?
Oh my god, just runs up into the Braum shield. Braum shield tag out has also been putting it. But just the parry, we are too ready for it. And Zucchini seems to, oh no, I was gonna say seems to save the burst, but isn't quite gonna do it, and that might cost you.
Oh my god, somehow he's in the sky just in time. Both of them whiffing throws, but Zucchini whiffs the throw. That's less minus. No way your win is because you're just a touch less minus. It's a shockwave, it's a static field, and it's 2-2.
Oh my god, there was just so much spaghetti at the end. LightWhisp saw that the level 3 didn't hit, and then was just like, I gotta do something. We're just too far away. Now we're tied up going to this final game here in Winners Finals.
Oh, got caught on the landing. I was going to say it was going to be a lot of damage. That is definitely the correct decision to go for the break there.
The tag launch into the Braum. Leading into a super. Reapply the Unbreakable. Blitzcrank should be on 1 HP here. I mean, you just tag out and leave him to die.
Oh, and you're correct twice, but tries to reset the pressure twice in a row too. Is now be 3H with a command throw on the other side. That is evil.
You're just on defense using command grab is ballsy, but in this case it works out. As the combo gets to continue once again. Super one more time just for the fans. And we're on match point here for LightWhisp. Zucchini has to make a miracle to finish off this reverse sweep.
A full break for both now. Zucchini with a step away. 5M2M definitely had the right idea. I love the jump away from LightWhisp. And oh, and the whiff! That shoulder tackle from Darius. You got to remember, one of the best forward assists. So good for closing distance and that wall bounce.
Yeah, but now, unfortunately, the tag out shield just didn't quite get how you wanted to. And the throw once again from Darius leads to a full combo. And we're able to tag once more into Braum. Unbreakable more potentially ends Zucchini's winner side life. We're moving a little bit though, we're dancing.
Oh, I liked the idea of the spacing we were trying to play here, but unfortunately, a little bit of finesse ends up getting us in trouble. I cannot believe that get up attack hits.
Oh my god, the jab into immediate shield call assist. This covers every option, and now Zucchini has out 1 HP. Again, it's gotta be a miracle. But if someone's to do it, unfortunately, it's not TJ today. As LightWhisp stops the comeback, stops the reverse sweep, and I know that these guys play a lot, but I'm very curious as to who's going to be able to take it.
Yeah, definitely feeling pretty much, you know, I feel like it's hard not to favor bleed against anyone, But I definitely agree with these two being training partners, obviously being teammates as well. There's going to be a lot of I know that he knows type of interactions coming through, it seems.
And immediately a little bit of a drop from Bleed, but still able to get a lot of damage. But the J2H after the air dash. And again, another cross up. Just Jakey flying over with the Ahri has been opening up Bleed over and over again so far.
Carrying one step away, 2H. Send him into Chappy, all good. Anti-air jab, okay, little Muay Thai.
I like it, hit him with the elbow, set up the tentacles as well. But Jakey just not afraid, willing to mash. Got a little bit too crazy with that combo, and the JH gets caught out by the 2H of Bleed. But, I mean, Jakey has level 3 on both characters. You got to imagine this is going to be a bad situation. We get the full run up, we get the conversion, and first round is going pretty solidly to Jakey.
That definitely seemed to control for the most part here. If we can maintain that same type of control, that's one of the scariest things about playing against Bleed is Bleed's adaptation speed. This kid's processing power is kind of evil as Jakey gets away with one there. The throw whiffs. The Bleed had already full committed to the movement to go past.
And now you're able to set up the assisted Oki. Are you ready to parry? No, we get up attack, but unfortunately, Jakey was just too ready. And now, I mean, just the Timewinder tag out, able to get him an opening. Force the burst out from Jakey here. Oh my god, we're getting out just barely, but the throw, there's a tentacle on screen, so you're able to convert, and the hard tag into Ekko after. Such a good way to keep it going and finish off the Ahri.
Yeah, it's always the nicest way is to be able to cycle through your characters multiple times. Obviously, Ekko very good at restabilizing to get down to the tag launcher. Unfortunately now for Jakey, I'd say Jakey's stronger of the two characters for his own personal playstyle, but definitely the weaker of the two in the anchor position. Jinx is more of an activator than a doer herself.
Yeah, it can be real hard to just like make stuff happen, but the get up attack not respecting anything that's going on. And we're gonna shoot him because we got him, send the monkey all the way in there, but you don't even need it. That extra bit of damage that it would have provided, not necessary, as now it's a 1v1 between these two. I would say the two supportive characters of these teams.
Oh yeah. That was a missed input or a hell of a read on some kind of movement there as we do manage to escape the Super Timewinder at least.
Oh no. The assist covers everything, and Bleed just runs up, throws a couple of drops from both players, but in the end, I mean, like, just the clutch from Bleed is too good.
Oh, and that dash medium, able to pick it up. Opportunity now as we parry everything. Bleed with a incredible defensive play there to be able to steal back the turn.
Oh my god, and one of those was a low parry, like had to low parry Jinx dash. That was absolutely insane defensive play. Now just instant tag into the Illaoi, use the S1 super, and just like that, Jinx is gone. You'll see Lee just using the break, trying to get out of the rockets, hit Illaoi upside the face. Jakey's going to be able to bring you all the way across the screen. Use the S1 super. Get the limit strike as well. Try and build back that Fury gauge.
Oh, was looking for the air throw. Definitely had the right read, but is going to get brought straight back down to the earth by the tentacles here as Bleed takes control again.
Yeah, just use the rocket, trying to run up. I like the hitting 2M to be able to stop any parry from coming through, but Bleed is just too ready. But just like that, it's winnable.
And not quite as ready as he needs to be here. Fury's building a lot of life back as we get the clean hit. Can we kill him fast enough? I think we can. I think Super Spirit Rush is enough.
Yeah, but not able to route into it, but we just go into the hold, and that is gonna do it. Jakey takes that first game with a very, very clutch Fury Burst into Spirit Rush.
And just taking a look here. taking a look at the betting in chat. Sometimes I like to look at this. This is very bleed. This is a very bleed sided right now. A lot of people, you know, the points economy might have a little bit of a shake up here for the 2xKO fans, depending on how this goes.
I mean, it's like Bleed is definitely the person I think most people would bet on, right? Like, he's a great player, but Jakey with this team, as like he gets a lot better with this Ahri Jinx squadron instead of like the Yasuo Jinx that he was known for a long time. Definitely starting to get stuff going, but this is not the round for him.
Okay. Oh, he was about to put him in the infinite as Bleed almost hits my favorite combo in the whole game. That counter hit 2H into the falling jump medium is like, I think, my favorite to confirm in the entirety of 2X.
I feel like Bleed's the only player that you really see do that, right? Like, dude, it's such a long wait, and like the manual time is a lot of people scared, but
it's so hard. it's
so
really hard.
Yeah, it's so sick. I always want to find one with like, never get around to it, but maybe Bleed will inspire me to open up the lab for once in my damn life.
Maybe eventually I will learn.
Not today though. Today we commentate TNS. But now we just tag back, go full screen, try and set up all this like zoo of stuff going on, but I mean, Bleed is able to just take a break through all of it.
Oh, gets caught walking forward too, was expecting since the screen was about to unstretch for the cross up there, it seems. Big commitment on the defense. Doesn't get punished too hard for it here as we're back to neutral with Bleed. Still sitting on the lead.
I mean, you have a lead, you have the burst, and Jakey, I mean, yeah, you have to keep the Jinx alive in this team comp, I think. But unfortunately, kind of wish you had burst right now as the hard tag unfortunately doesn't combo, and the instant tag -3 be damned, we're still able to bait the burst.
Okay. JakeyTheSnakey definitely has been a savior so far as the air throw comes through. It's plenty of time to fully set the trap there as you lay out the time winder, fully charge the clone, everything coming up your way now.
Now you're stuck in the corner. I mean, this might just be a chip out kill. I don't even think you have to go for the opening, but instead, Jakey just ready with the mash on the 2L. And I mean, you gotta imagine you're dumping as much damage in here as you can.
Yeah, you do have Chomper though for that extra little bit of damage here as we go for the knockdown one more time. Super mega death rocket to make connection, and should be actually just barely not enough, but you know, the chip out works out too.
I mean, there's just too many gunshots here in the air, so parry's not on the table, and we're just instantly using that install, and unfortunately just sending Ahri to die.
Oh my god, a comedy of errors as we use the foot dive and actually hit Illaoi instead of the Ekko. He low profiles by hiding underneath the priestess and is able to survive.
I mean, she's a big lady. Like, if there was ever like a character hide in the shadow of, it's probably Illaoi. Like, she's a large woman. As now Jakey taking a second to think, really like compose yourself, try and run it back. And I mean, I think a win over Bleed for Jakey would be pretty big for them. So I'm curious to see if it can actually happen. But unfortunately, a happy birthday to start off is not a good way to make it go.
6'5" says Google, by the way, for Illaoi.
6'5"? What are you doing in 2xKO? You got to be on the Knicks. What's going on?
I was about to say.
Do you think Jinx can dunk? She looks tall. I feel like we could make that happen, but
she
got now Illaoi's the only. Yeah, that's cheating though. That's like Looney Tunes rules. That's Space Jams type stuff.
That's true, but that counts.
Yeah.
Great parry, follows up well with the tentacle behind it. A lot of damage still to come through.
Now we frame kill with the jab. See the get up attack coming through, and almost a perfect for Bleed. Just all the momentum in his favor.
I mean, the bounce back is just absolutely ridiculous here as we have to utilize the Spirit Rush to get away. Unfortunately, there lands into the down S2 and gets caught out as the Ekko is tagged in just in time.
And now we just go for the grab. Again, when he does that like backdash, not a meaty follow-up with the time winder, so there is an opportunity to grab. But the instant jump up, Spirit Rush down, That's one of the changes that used to not be able to punish, I believe, but after they nerfed the recovery on C's, now that's a way that you can get out of there. Fortunately, though, Bleed just not parrying quite correctly enough.
Oh my god, but reads the movement there and finds the throw. The tentacle activates before actually becoming a part of the super.
I've never seen that interaction before in my life. But I mean, Jakey down to 1 HP on the Ahri. No. Oh my god. I was going to say no burst in sight. As now it's the classic Jinx for him that has to try and make this comeback. With the instant parry run up, now you got to deal with all this. And unfortunately, it seems like you're not dealing with it quite correctly enough. And Bleed is just going to do a nice, easy combo, finish it off, and move on to losers finals tonight.
Jakey had a very good chance to be able to make that happen, but now Bleed is able to take the victory, and unfortunately now for Bleed.
I'm pissed. What an absolute psychopath. Just not enough to ruin it while he's in the bracket. Has to come back for seconds after.
This guy gets fucking eliminated and comes back and is like, yo, look at this flower real quick.
Yeah, I mean, Blitzcrank is very happy to show you the flower.
It's a very cute sticker. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. It's sick. But now, I mean, Bleed off to a great start here. Not a limit strike, but still, this is a pretty good combo and ends it with the install and gets the opening after.
Oh, okay. A couple of hezzies there, you know, trying to do his best. Looking to close distance here, but again, that's one of the weaknesses of having Blitzcrank on your team is that, like, Blitzcrank's assist, while it can be good in certain spots, is so unbelievably non-standard that in a lot of places where you normally would just call an assist to kind of band-aid it, Blitz doesn't really get to do that as often as other characters do when he's in the 2.
Yeah, you have to get a little bit more like quirky crazy with how you just really utilize those moves. But again, the tag out shield gives Fabulous Zucchini an opportunity to put Bleed in the corner here. And we get the steam. Oh no, we're walking, but we're not finding anything in these arms. And Bleed is just absolutely running through these two big men.
Definitely was trying to take the long walk there, but gets caught out. Braum, another chance. Once Unbreakable's on, he definitely can make this happen as the legs immediately exposed. Bleed a little late on the retreating guard there, because if you're retreating guard right as that assist hits you, can negate the pull-in.
Yeah, it can be a little bit spooky, scary, but I mean, TJ, another throw puts it down to character versus character, and we just about have Fury on this Braum as well. Now, I mean, this is a lot of stuff on the screen.
Respect. The warning shot. It just rips the super. It's a round in Bleed's favor.
Yeah, I mean, just does the coolest thing that you could possibly think of to deal 1 damage. As now, I mean, Bleed goes for the 2H, but Braum is just too nimble, gets behind him. Set up, wait until the end. I like it. Makes it so that you can potentially waste the meter if they go for the install super with that burst timing, but the 2H does not work out versus Braum shield, as the tag in is going to make us get the blue stuff once more. This Bleed is stuck in the corner against this Braum, and Illaoi is stuck dying to this big ass door.
Yep, and Shockwave to pick it up, follow through. 1 meter spent, but still has plenty of resources left over. Pushes to the corner as well.
Oh my god, 1, 2, no command grab to come through, but I mean, Bleed pretty happy just to sit back, wait, and throw to get rid of the Unbreakable. Super assist comes through. You very rarely see this actually like put in a lot of work, but in this case, it's absolutely doing its job as it gets Bleed a kill on the Braum, and now Blitzcrank has to find a way to fight for themselves.
That last second little run straight past, found the jab, though. The Fury's immediately gonna be popped, and we go for the install in neutral here. And a couple times in a row, Bleed finds the hit. Zucchini, I'm not sure if it was just like trying to be preemptive or just is like a little impatient, but was swinging for the fences a couple times in a row. Bleed just had the answer.
I mean, just absolutely ready for it all. And when you have Fury, you just get so many options to convert however you want. Whatever stray hit takes place. And, I mean, just a great way to finish it. And before, Fabulous Zucchini was able to get a burst of his own, but I mean, now we're just setting this up, trying to throw our Poros all the way across the screen. And Illaoi gets sniped, but it's not enough to combo.
Okay, distance close. Yeah, as soon as that shield is up, able to, make it hurt. Good job there with standing heavy. Get up attack actually is baited. Two perfect spacing there as a Johnny Goldmane. You always my favorite planeswalker. $20 into the Matcherino. You're too kind. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I love red and white. But now, I mean, Bleed is kind of just seeing red right now as he jumps right and break up today on medium. And you're going to take so much damage here. You might even die. Oh, we get to see this once again. I love it.
Dude, and the follow-up is just so evil. Super sick. Is again, meter spent in all the right places now. Round up for Zucchini, but still behind a game. A lot of work to be done.
Oh my god, yeah. Just instantly recalls the punch to make it so the parry doesn't matter. But Bleed just isn't able to be opened up. Now the tag back into Blitz instantly. Tag once more into the Braum. Go tag launcher. Make it so you get unbreakable. And half health is already off the side.
Yeah, and there was no meter on Ekko there, so he was gonna have to hold the mix. Unfortunately now, at least unfortunately for the camp of Zucchini, it can be a pretty easy way for Bleed to get back in the mix as we threaten the throw, but double up with the jab instead.
That's still a lot of damage. Not quite able to kill, I believe, but we're going to do assisted Oki with the assistance of Ekko and the tentacles. Just like that, Braum gets two-touched. A little bit of baseball, but Blitzcrank just kind of jumping his way out there. And though the super from Ekko used to extend this combo, bring you all the way back to the corner. And once again, we have access to the assist. Not able to quite use it to get an opening, but I mean, this Braum super assist makes some space, and the command grab takes out the Ekko.
Fully activated now as we do have Steam. Hesitates just a little bit. 2H connects. Oh, what did Zucchini just stands there, just looking at him. Furious popped. All of a sudden, he's back in his movement, but it's too late. What in the world was that from Zucchini?
I think he just got like confused. Like he just looked around and realized that where he was and that he was like a human being experiencing life. Like that was actually Bleed mind control there. I do not know what happened, but I mean, just like that, gives it back a little bit by running into a charge age.
Okay. Breakable. Great push block there. Definitely the correct call is now starting to tech these throws a little bit more often as the parry gets baited. Just holds the charge.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, just tries to parry on the tag out, but when you hold back that 6H from Braum, it can be kind of difficult to make anything happen. And now we try and roll out of the corner, but Illaoi just too far back. The overhead gets blocked, but this time the 2L works out. Tentacle makes it so we get a full combo as well.
And the timing on his routing there was so sick, knowing the super was going to end, so that tentacle was going to work as intended. It's just little things like that that are so ridiculous with Illaoi.
Yeah, you really got to do a lot, but now the air throw forces Fabulous Zucchini to use the Fury. Oh no. Tries to bait it out, but it is not willing to bite Bleed. It's just absolutely ready for all this. And now because you tried to go for those baits, you're already out of your...
Okay, Shockwave is very smart there. Just meter for meter. It sucks to not have a parry now, but you know, you still got that Blitzcrank super assist to potentially help you out.
Oh no, the Time Winder, you just land right on top of it. I don't know if you're able to kill with this Fury Burst though.
That combo ended up not working out. Sees the assist and goes for the parry. It's not even close. Shoots way over his head.
Now you have Unbreakable. Fury is just about out, and we don't block the overhead. Unfortunately, Fabulous Zucchini takes out Bleed in this second game, and it ties up the set so far.
I mean, that is just... I would have bet anything on the command throw there, and I think Bleed definitely, you know, could have been thinking the same. As unfortunately that overhead lands, and it's 2H to save the day. A tag launcher, and Braum is back in control again.
Yeah, I really like just instantly tag launching. I think you could have gotten more damage, but just really, really values that Unbreakable. Luckily though for Bleed, able to instantly get the blue off you. And now we put you in the corner, and Zucchini holding on to the break so far, seemingly deciding just to take as much damage as Bleed wants to deal. And yeah, I mean, just sacrificing a full character just does not.
Chance now with the Fury. Almost full crank. Shockwave guarantees it. So you do have your armor at least.
You got a little bit more crank. But now, I mean, you're just stuck in the corner, and Bleed was able to stall long enough to get the assist back once more. But the defense from TJ is just too good.
Can find the follow-up there too. Extended combo as its limit strike. Runs up, and I thought maybe it was going to be time to full send the armored command throw. But again, Bleed has been so good at the timings for the jumps. As on that, you are dummy plus.
Oh no, calls the assist just a little bit too early, unfortunately. As now we jump right over that level 3. And Fabulous Zucchini down all their meter. I mean, you're put in the corner, this could be a little bit rough.
Tag launcher 2. Tech away, definitely the correct decision.
Oh no. The Braum super assist gets sniped out by the tentacles here. I mean, I don't know if I agree that just absolutely using all of this, like 2 lives from both of these characters and saving the Fury the whole time, but maybe it's all according to plan.
And ended up using a little bit of steam on that one too. Doesn't have the meter now as we run forward straight away. Bleed's not gonna get a chance to advocate for himself. 10 seconds left on the clock, and definitely the thought process there for Bleed has to be if he gets out of the corner, it's over. Blitz is not catching Ekko with a full screen behind him.
Yeah, but I mean, I just didn't use the break the whole time, but it's just because he didn't need it. It's because that he just knew that he was going to win. And that none of that is necessary, and instantly getting a parry on the first S2 from Bleed. Once again, we're getting the corner, we're getting Unbreakable applied. Gotta see if Bleed is able to make it out. But the defense from Fabulous Zucchini is just too strong today.
I was just about to say, I think it's command throw time though. Bleed getting to the point where he's getting real comfortable down backing. It's just about peppering it in exactly enough to where your opponent is a little uncomfortable. As I'm feeling uncomfortable with the way Zucchini just stands at that distance. There's a couple times he's just kind of waited at that range and has gotten in trouble for it.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. He's just doing what he needs to do, you know? Like, oh my god, and what he needs to do in this case is just hit an instant air throw. This is like the most like odd play I think I've seen from Fabulous Zucchini in a while, but it's just working out every single time.
Yeah. Let's look at the close-up distance here again. Just trying to be threatening enough to make them waste some of this Fury time. Opportunity now on the jump forward, is able to get the hit, but Zucchini's gonna break now instead of holding for the Fury.
Oh, and once again we hit that sick delay JM. Unfortunately though, the combo's not going to deal that much damage, but the throw is going to send you right back in there. And you're just stuck, you can't get out.
Oh, and it's the best command throw in the game. What a save. It got nerfed from top 1 to top 1. And now I was going to say you had to wake up parry or you had to wake up throw, but he techs out.
Oh my god, just absolutely does it in the perfect way to lose as much health from both characters as humanly possible. Now Blitzcrank is stuck with just a sliver. And I mean, yeah, you're getting chipped out one way or another. And in this case, it's just Illaoi throwing hands.
Loki, there's a must win right now.
Yeah, this is the most like momentum swing match I've ever seen in my life. And unfortunately, a parry once again from Bleed. they just haven't been working out so far.
Blitz, I mean, it really feels like Blitz gets to play neutral for real the second that parry is off the table. Rocket punch, rocket grab, so many options that just aren't available against high-level players like this. Without being sneaky.
They really got to get like weird with it, I think is one of the nice things. But now, I mean, deciding again, not using the burst, just willing to hold on to it for so long.
Oh my, he had time to block there. Zucchini saw that big floaty jump and I think for sure thought he had already done something.
Oh my god, and the just defense from Fabulous Zucchini is too good. And now you have an assist on screen, you're just not allowed to burst. As we're gonna go straight into a super finish off the Ekko. But I mean, this is exactly what happened last time, right? Like Illaoi made the comeback, was able to climb that hill. Doesn't matter if Ekko's dead, but overhead isn't gonna work, but unfortunately parry too early.
Dude, so many times this parry just being mistimed, even if you're correct with the actual idea, is now we have to weather the storm on the Fury dash cancel, gets chipped out and has a touch of Fury left. Braum coming in, no unbreakable.
Yeah, I mean, no unbreakable, just trying to stall this out. There's no parry on the side of Bleed. So Fabulous Zucchini is able to just kind of hang out for this one.
Got his ass.
Smacking him upside the head and punching her in the mouth. As now the Poro extension keeps it going. We have access to the Blitzcrank super assist as well. We might just be able to kill.
Yes, because it is such a long-lasting super assist, and they are in hit stun until they fall to the ground. You actually have time for the double shockwave. It's so sick.
And now, I mean, just a Fabulous Zucchini on match point here from Bleed. Like, I feel like every week we see Bleed. I don't think I've ever seen him not in finals, but I mean, sometimes this big men team is enough to do it, and this is a great start. Forces the break early, and you're still in such a good spot and dealing so much extra credit to the Illaoi.
Yeah, I think once Bleed's like kind of dialed in and became the player that he is now, I think his lowest placement ever was like the Akali release weekend when he played Akali was like third or fourth. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and even if it does go bad for Bleed here, it's still a third place finish, but I mean, this kid definitely does still have a lot of life in him. So, not counting them out yet. The push block just gets Ekko off of him. And the rocket jump, unfortunately, isn't going to work out.
Caught corner there, though. Timing on the break is definitely good. Eats up the super. The Poro toss is attempted.
I mean, that's the perfect timing for the break. And the defense, once again, the 3Ms just are not working. Tries to go through the projectiles, but just does not quite get that enough. And now the get up attack gets baited and Blitzcrank. I mean, but these are two low health bars. These are both one command grab health bars. So Blitzcrank certainly can do it.
No super from there, though. Yeah, you gotta run him down again. Only with Steamer in the corner.
I see. I mean, you got Braum with no meter. It can be rough here. We're just jumping through, and again, the defense is just working out time and time again as we have access to the steam, but Bleed's mix is just too good. That's even though you're Blitzcrank, even though you got a lot of health, this might just be it.
Yeah, Illaoi always gets her, man. The S1 super doing a ton of damage there. The 3 meters for Zucchini, unfortunately, going to waste here is Bleed heading around, heading the resource game. A little bit behind in terms of the actual game count now, but that could even up very quickly here as we get a tag launcher and pressure in the corner.
Yeah, there's no burst to get you out of this one. You just got to deal with it. Now we're just trying to make it so that your fuzzy jumps get punished and the tentacle smacks keep it coming. Unfortunately, this time it's Fabulous Zucchini whose parry does not quite work out. And yeah, you're just saving burst. This combo is not going to deal that much damage, but I mean, this might be enough to kill.
Yeah, that one extra little extension there, that take a break into the tentacle. The difference maker here as we hit our full slam and bleed. Potentially a single interaction away from being able to even up the set count now is DJ with a full send. I respect that. That was good hustle, but
Instantly, I mean, This team, it's just so hard to get out of the corner when they want you to be in there. Now we're going to be able to send you down, not able to tag launch. You got one more chance. This is it. Send him back into the corner. Tries to bait a burst, but Bleed just isn't going to bite on that bait.
Yeah, and that kind of comes back to what we were talking about before. With Blitzcrank in certain situations, you gotta be a little freaky. You gotta be a little weird. That was a double neutral jump. It tries to come down with the light. Definitely had a, you know, it was keen to the idea, but Bleed's reaction time is too good to that. He sees that second jump, that 2H is coming out every single time.
Yeah, I mean, it's locked in. Like, this is, anti-air's just on point over and over again as we see. Once again, we're just saving on that burst. And this time, the command grab is going to land. Bleed sets it up once again, does the assisted Oki. Get up attack, gets blocked, though you're not allowed to do that. Now, I mean, the tentacles make it so it is very scaled, but I don't think it matters.
Put him in the dirt here. One last chance. Maybe an early Fury. That is a situation that we've been getting caught in so much. I don't know how we can like manage the situation better. As soon as we see that S2, we try to jump, but Ekko follows up so well.
Man, I like the defense blocks the first overhead, but mashes just a little bit too soon after. As now, I mean, yeah, you're just resigned. You're losing the, taking as much damage as you feel like. As Bleed is just going to take a million breaks into a super, bring you down to 1 HP. I don't know if this comeback's possible, Proxy.
You have to fully kill Ekko yeah, I was gonna say, at this point here, you gotta fully kill a character and get another hit before you even start considering the Fury investment. Yeah, no chance to even think about that one there. Bleed is a single round away from his run back.
I mean, doing a great job so far. The jump in with the shield assist, though, gets it started here for Fabulous Zucchini. And the burst to prevent the unbreakable. I agree with it.
Ooh, and timing on the shield there actually ends up working out pretty well. Unfortunately, it's a back throw, but I do like the idea, though. Represent it while you can.
You gotta figure out your way through here. And this time, the assist takes out the Illaoi, and the punch from Braum hits the Ekko. And the freestyle tag back. So you can keep on just going with this combo.
But we are just
happy birthday.
Dude, we're being so cautious on our mix-up game, though. I mean, I understand that we've done a really good job of baiting out a lot of these get-up attacks and aggressive options from Bleed, but it feels like we just kind of completely relinquished tempo on that mix-up game, no?
And sometimes you just gotta run in, but now, I mean, yeah, it's so hard to get in on this Illaoi. It feels like you gotta make the most of every opportunity that you get your hands on. Oh my god, but the tentacles got your back. There's a little bit of a scramble. Fabulous Zucchini gets caught out, but the grab the moment you touch the ground. We're not going with the damage super, though. We're going with the setup. And that is gonna hit, and it's down to final character potentially here for Fabulous Zucchini. But you got so much meter, but none of it matters, Proxy. None of the meter matters, none of your health matters, as Bleed clutches up and moves on to grand finals.
It felt like in the late stage of that set, Bleed just started to get in Zucchini's head when it came to Zucchini's offense.
It is the biggest oops factor in the world. But the issue with that is that you have to make the other person oops. And with Bleed, that's like that's a tall task sometimes.
Definitely agreed. I will say also, LightWhisp did call his shot in chat a little earlier and said next week expect to see Braum thresh. So this might be one last ride for this guy's Darius here if he ends up liking the Chain Warden a decent amount.
He looks sick, but I mean it'll be a little bit sad to see this classic LightWhisp team go. Just gonna have to see. Hopefully we can end it off on a high note here. Charge clone from Ekko, but we're not afraid, we're just throwing.
Two had to go for the swap. Darius obviously gets a lot off of that situation too. We were talking about it. Not all air throws are created equal. And Darius just happens to be a genetic freak no matter where he throws you.
Yeah, he is not normal, but yeah, we just do charge, lariat, call, assist. Get through all that, and LightWhisp just a little bit too grab happy. That's the second time that he's been counter hit on these 3Ms trying to throw the Ekko.
I will say though, I do like getting aggressive with the throws early, at least to plant the seed, right? Like let them know I'm crazy, I'll do it. Which definitely can set your path for the later stages of the set, but I do agree. Oh my God.
I mean, just knew that there was no anything to follow. Just saw the Ekko throw out the Time Winder, and just like that, deletes the health bar of that character.
DJ, I see you in chat, homie. You played good.
Yeah, I mean that was a banger set, but I mean now it's LightWhisp Braum going up against Illaoi. Two big characters. The overhead gets blocked out. We take away the defensive options with the apprehend, but a little bit of neutral back again.
Backs away and gets chased down immediately. We talked about this a little bit earlier. I mean, Illaoi obviously the support character on this team, but it just doesn't feel that way when it's Bleed piloting it. It feels like she's the support and the carry all mixed into one. It's not to say that his Ekko isn't amazing, because obviously this guy's world class with everything, but this Illaoi is just different, bro.
Oh yeah, Bleed is definitely like an Illaoi guy, I would say. Because Ekko, again, very, very strong, but unfortunately a little bit of a miss. So means that this Ekko is going to take a lot of damage.
Yep, single guess left over. Shockwave still hits. You cannot get up attack against that setup, and unfortunately there for Bleed if he didn't know. Oh well, at the cost of his Ekko, he does now.
Yeah, that's the knowledge that you gain. And sometimes like that, when you mess up, that's the best time to figure out something new. Because now we're just going straight through with the lariat. But I mean, Bleed just kind of very willing to play the slow game so far.
Oh my God, 3H ends up whiffing on the second hit. Bleed sees the whiff and tries to take advantage, gets destroyed by the 5M.
Oh my God, yeah, goes for the grab too. Not quite able to get out of there. Just instant tags back into the Braum. Now this might just be enough to kill, and Bleed just gonna save on to that, or hold on to that Fury Burst until the third round.
Now you guys remember, there's only one Ekko in this top 8.
There's 3 Blitzcranks. I think that Blitzcrank is better than Ekko. I think that mathematically that makes... I'm just saying.
Ooh, break has been taken though. This one Ekko wins, maybe he is king of the mountain. Nice break. Tags it out twice in a row and uses all that time for Ekko to be able to close the distance there and rewinds past the attempt at the DP.
Yeah, you just can't be going for DP when Ekko has access to the charged clone especially. And just like that, I mean, just finishes off the character. Uses the assist to cover the get-up attack and a random parry from LightWhisp. We've seen it time and time again. And once more, another parry attempt just does not work out for him. Now you're down to no meter up against this team in the corner. What do you do?
Oh my God, you mash throw. Let's go. Oh, you mash throw again. What's up?
Oh my God, this is absolutely ballsy. And that was so scary. You gotta find a way through this. The Time Winders keep on coming as we parry, but in the end, Bleed just runs up after the Time Winder, knew that you were parry, and is able to get the hit and finish off that first game.
And again, if you watch Bleed and you watch the way he plays in those last second situations, he always does the right thing. If you have just a touch of life left, he'll try and go for the throw. If you are in a situation, he'll always cut it short with the super. His routing is just so unbelievably on point, but none of that routing really matters here as that double shoulder charge from LightWhisp closes distance and straight away is able to reset Bleed.
And now that sunk cost fallacy coming into play, right? Like, it's already like, I lost most of my Illaois. I'm just gonna leave it. Use the Fury on the Ekko potentially, but I mean, what a reset from LightWhisp. You gotta respect it. Oh my God, the tentacle smack, but Ekko isn't able to quite to pick it up. The overhead call assist is gonna do it. Now we take a break. Get the install set up as well. Not gonna hit meaty, and the throw tech is there, but I mean, it just keeps on coming if you're blue.
Love take the damage where you can. I think that's definitely the correct call, knowing you're not going to get too much extended extra with that Fury on the opposite side.
And once again, trying to get in there. No parry available. Lead gets hit by that super, and we're just ripping it one more time, but Illaoi's got your back in this game.
Oh no, the second we full sent that jump, you had to commit to the block there. Misses out with the Helmbreaker though, as the timing's a little bit off.
Oh my god, just a hair too far as Darius just runs into his eyes. Now the throw from Bleed, has access to the Fury but doesn't use it. And the overhead though is enough to do it as Bleed makes the comeback with the Ekko.
Ooh, full send the jump. Immediately gets sent straight back down. I appreciate the break, but can't quite get there for Darius at least. And the anti-air throw. It's in a pretty decent position now. Cash out on the tentacle. Opportunity after the OTG.
Yeah, tries to keep it going, but the 2H once again. I feel like Bleed has not messed up at 2H yet this entire tournament run. Like, the anti-airs have just been on point over and over again. That made it so hard for LightWhisp to get in, but I mean, that air throw. I mean, he just run him over.
Yeah, I mean, just the presence of mind, smells blood in the water, recognizes the tech situation, and gets so damn aggressive.
Now instant tag back into the Illaoi after all of that, and it's just not going to stop the install. Ekko hard tag. It just keeps on coming.
You see, even there, just whipping the jab. Oh, was trying to do what he could to stop the tag if it did come through. Back down to earth though. It's gonna be the tentacle slams. A tiny bit of life left to play with here. That is immediately deleted. It's not yours to decide what to do with there. Bleed with the dash up throw. It's 2 games straight, and it's the potential for a reset now. Bleed doing a great job on the comeback.
I mean, just something clicked in between that winner set and that losers and this grand finals rather that we find ourselves in right now. And Bleed is just absolutely running over LightWhisp.
Oh, and again, I mean, this is a little bit of what happened in the earlier set too. Bleed just getting a really good dial in when it comes to the offensive habits of their opponent. There has just been so comfortably down back against a lot of these mix-ups now.
Oh my god, but the air throw, just the very, very delayed after all that jumping, forces Bleed to use the break, but now you can eat so much damage on the Ekko.
Oh my god, but unfortunately now he's gonna eat a shoulder to the face. Sent to the wall straight away, and oh, was looking for that air reset, but again, Bleed so aware.
Oh my god, and just armors through the JS2 from Illaoi. LightWhisp has just turned it on so far this potential final game for him before the reset. Now the jump up with the shield assist, tries to 2x assist their way through it. You just got to play some honest neutral, but maybe we don't as the random sweep comes through into a instant super. As now what do you do?
Oh my god, you play the range. Seems to be the correct answer there. Letting Braum die is a really tough decision to have to make, but it's definitely the correct one. You can see LightWhisp pays off immediately after with a very nice instance of footsies with the apprehend.
One thing I like that Bleed has started to do, it seems, is that he has been like setting up a time winder, and then once Braum starts to go for that lariat, calls the Illaoi assist to absolutely stop any sort of like projectile destruction that's going on. But now I can just running in 2H's once again. It's just working out every time.
Yeah, but sees the lob and just lets it rip. Bleed is applied. That's gonna be full charge up and on the roll pass. Just no way to know what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, there's just too much on the screen. Ekko's taking a break. Illaoi's charging the tentacle. What do you do? Now we hard tag once more. Overhead is going to work out, and the tentacles make it so you can keep on going with the hits. As Darius has to fight back against both of these characters, but it's not looking too good.
I mean, if you look back at a lot of the hits that Bleed is getting, if it's not a counter hit, it's an overhead. He's just been counter punching and winning footsies, or just full sending the overhead to actually beat out on the down back attempt. As you can see even here, tries to extend, gets caught by the shield. No chance to get an example this time. It's going to be LightWhisp getting our a little bit of damage off of it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, once again, the shield assist. That's the second time in a row that it's just absolutely worked out, gotten the hit on the Ekko. Now, I mean, it's down to 1v1. The super assist makes it so we can't continue the combo quite how we wanted it to. Bleed forces the Fury Burst out of LightWhisp to stay alive. You got 3 super assists, but the air throw isn't able to be confirmed off of, unfortunately.
Oh, and with that Fury spent, now it's up to LightWhisp. Just try and survive, at least for the moment now. Oh, but the distance gets close and we find the throw again.
Bleed is just too good. The fact that, like, when you land, you instantly lose any semblance of, like, hit stun that was taking place means that you are so open to throws, cross-ups, and the like. There it is. Once again, just call shield assist. It's so good. Not quite able to get the combo going there. Cancels into the shield. I like it, but Bleed adjusting with the throws. Luckily, though, the get-up attack for LightWhisp gets him out of there.
Oh my god, and actually manages to catch him again. I think that one was a little too late. I'm not sure what Bleed was going for.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe just was trying to play like baseball with the time winder, but either way, it worked out there for LightWhisp. Starting to really fight back here in this set, but the 2H once again, but unfortunately we dropped the swag combo.
Yeah, that falling medium again. At certain heights, it like actually can't work too. So there's there's some extra layers that have to deal with there as we do find our throw. And again, back off just a little bit too much potentially there. As finally the staggered low does find a home. Bleed trying to preempt it. Oh no! Oh, it's just a disaster! It's a disaster!
It's just wrong answer after wrong answer coming in here. Now Bleed has access to the Fury, gets the parry as well. I mean, and this has instantly become extremely losable here for LightWhisp. And now it's going to be a 1v1 after the super. No, we decide to spend the Fury. And the combo doesn't even work, but LightWhisp just falls back into it. And now, I mean, you have level 3 available for Bleed here. One hit could do it, and that throw bait is going to seal it out, most likely. We're able to just convert into the level 3, slam them back down, do the super assist just for fun, but we drop again.
Ultimates on both sides, just none of them hitting. Air to air, finds the throw, don't ult, it'll whiff.
It'll find a way to not work, please.
Okay.
Finally, though, third time is the charm as the LightWhisp fights back and stops the 3-0 from happening.
Oh my god, dude. The second he level 3'd, I was like, his game's gonna crash. Like, this is...
Yeah, the sun particle is gonna hit the N64 and just stop whatever is going on.
You know what I'm saying, man? Come on. Okay, LightWhisp still alive.
I mean, that was like tooth and nail, though. I feel like Bleed was still definitely in control for the of it. We just tag out, get into safety. Oh, I like it so much, but fortunately, the shield comes back into play once more. As we just instant tag back into Braum with the Unbreakable and get a limit strike. Well, we're just taking this. We're just accepting that we're going to take this full happy birthday, lose a lot of allowed. Throw instant tag, though. Wastes a meter from Bleed. It's a tragedy.
Oh, and as soon as we see that parry, unfortunately gets his shoes untied by the 2M. Tag launcher down to earth. Install comes up.
Yeah, we roll out, we try and push block, but I mean, Darius just took a huge amount of damage, and the little ones just does not quite land. We parry the time winder, but Aui's got your back. As once again, the parries just don't work out for LightWhisp.
And it really, I feel like it's like LightWhisp's timing on the parries are not terrible. It's just Bleed is going for, Bleed is counterplaying with the correct opposition attack so often. As this time the parry working out.
Oh no, you can't. Yeah, I was gonna say the tentacle's coming, but the get up attack makes it so that now it's dead even on the characters here. Instant air throw attack. I love to see it, and the parries are finally working out for LightWhisp, but one too many as Bleed just runs up, hits the throw, and takes the round.
Lance tries to tap that parry straight away. That was such a scary prospect is there. Like you said, the 2Hs have been super on point. LightWhisp trying to prey on that as best he can.
And once again, you've been talking about it this whole time, the overhead finding, like, just LightWhisp looking for some sort of counter, like counter grab, counter something. It's just not going his way so far.
And he just went for the soul read there. Was expecting the jump back, tried to go for a massive reward. Unfortunately there, the risk ends up coming out not quite his way. Tentacles attack as we get our homie involved too. Braum is taking a beating right now.
Yeah, just absolutely smacking him up. And once again, the moment you land, using the fact that you lose all semblance of hit stun, just finish off the character with a throw. It just keeps happening, Proxy, just over and over again. These 3 M's just work every single time, it feels like. LightWhisp finally getting an opening.
Yeah, clean hit definitely helps out here. Take your damage where you can. You have to end with Unbreakable. Save some meter.
There we go. Just roll out. Command grab. Able to reapply as well. Has to use the assist to finish it off, but you're back to being unbreakable with Fury. And this is a 2-touch game. Oh, what a confirm, though. Doesn't give him any chance to burst, and it is going to be a bracket reset here, and Bleed is going to get their chance to finally take out LightWhisp for a second time in this bracket.
And LightWhisp on the run forward there. Dude, you heard the hunting horn. He input the command throw on that final mix-up attempt.
Yeah, I mean, what's a command grabber? Always a command grabber, truly, but... Oh, I love this combo. That was so sick.
Okay, you can see both of them very dialed in, playing around each other's options extremely well there. Turning to neutral is now, after the assists are fully spent, somehow Bleed finds a full jump in.
And now finding one more throw here on the Braum. Set up the install once again. And again, just trying to roll out, trying to get out of the corner. There's no combo to follow, but I mean, you still take a lot of damage for that. Although we're just running up, hitting the throw of our own. And tries to bait a burst maybe at the very end. And Illaoi is just going to take so much damage, and Bleed loses the Illaoi, gets hit with the Ekko. And now you're down to 1 HP, but the Time Winder finishes off Braum.
You have 3 shockwaves to potentially help you out here. So we're going to call the first one straight away. Illaoi Tentacles actually very easily counter it immediately, though.
And just using the install, trying to give yourself as many options as you possibly can. But we just break into it, and this time the level 3 is going to work out. And this should be it. I feel like, okay, maybe every level 3 doesn't work, except for Darius's. Darius's is the one that's still good.
It is the only one that has connected. So, you know, it does make sense.
Confirmation bias be damned. It's the best one ever.
Yes, I mean, of the ones on screen, it's got to be top 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, shoulder charge actually doesn't quite connect. Bleed. Decent choice there to be unpredictable with the wake up, get up attack.
Oh my god, a happy birthday post break just dodged underneath the burst. And now you're going to eat so much damage. We build up to level 3, but we don't even need it. Level 1 will finish off the Braum and leave Darius on life support.
Dashes up parry, definitely confident in the moment there. Air throw, tagged by Bleed.
And we just run up throw. I feel like it's been a very, very even mix. Like, Bleed will go for overhead a bunch of times, and LightWhisp will try and counter with throw. And then after that, Bleed will go for throw a bunch of times. And it's just been cycling through these options perfectly. It's been so hard to get it going. And there's still a clone back there, so we can keep the combo going.
Oh, throw attempt, gets headbutted out of it there. These defensive options, LightWhisp, in a good place.
I'm able to get you pretty much full screen, but the command grab, not quite full screen enough, as Bleed turns it into an opportunity here. Post burst, and even though you get up attacked, Ekko's just too far away.
And even there on the drop combo, again, was so ready for the pickup afterwards. Break has been taken, tag launcher has happened. 1, 2, 3 on the tentacle slam, solo Braum without Fury.
I mean, this is rough. We do have access to a bunch of super assists, but that might just not even matter. We have access to the assist as well. You gotta know, we're taking a bunch of breaks. We're tagging back, and this super should leave you on 1 HP, I believe. No, it's gonna finish it off.
Just an unreal amount of damage to be able to output there. I mean, just seeing the vision for the routing too, so sick. And straight back in they go, no hesitation here as Kindminder gonna get eaten up. Full ascend as we try to break through the ranks, but Illaoi actually doesn't get comboed out. Manages to survive, stands up just in time. With the break actually going not his way, it's gonna get caught out on the reset. That stagger catches LightWhisp. Just a little bit sleep at the wheel potentially.
I feel like a lot of times so far, these like bursts have not been working out for LightWhisp. Like, this is not the first time in which like anything that he's been trying to go for has happened, but unfortunately the tentacle smack off screen is going to allow Bleed to just run up, finish off the character. This time though, we're just mashing through, tries to go for the overhead. But, I mean, a little bit of a gravy combo, just not holding any direction but down. You gotta imagine LightWhisp might just save the Fury.
Yeah, looking like that. Oh no, pops it and still dies. That might be the set defining decision there. That is so much momentum to lose. I hate to be the it's over guy, but that is rough.
And that was just absolutely tragic. That was the worst possible way you could have used it. Now you go into the second round with absolutely no burst meter to your name. But an instant tag out, I do like that. Gets you out of the situation. You know, you like see that you're hitting Braum shield and you just try and leave. But the parry doesn't work when the 6H whiffs, but we're able to still just run up, hit him with the Ekko, and keep the combo going.
Down to the earth again, we're gonna rewind. Oh, just go straight in for the throw. I actually like that a lot as LightWhisp had the read, tried to go for the throw and catch the rewind, but it's just the wrong type. Little instability as we burst through.
I love that combo as well. Just runs under for the 2M. Now, Darius is down to 1 HP. You do have the Fury burst on deck for the Braum, but I mean, even if you get one, you're still 1 HP, and the tag back once again. Bleed just is trying to speed run this to go to bed on time as he just absolutely runs over LightWhisp in that game.
Yeah, and like it just honestly a lot of interesting defensive choices there from LightWhisp. Unfortunately, put him in a bit of a weird spot. It felt like, I don't know, the bursts were just kind of like thrown out there a little haphazardly. It's a little tough, man. Bleed's gaining so much momentum, and it can be so frustrating to deal with.
The throw, though, into a mash, finally picking the right defensive option here. LightWhisp getting it started. Just trying to stall, get that Darius assist back up. You just run up, hit the shield assist, hit the lariat. But again, these two H's, they just work every single time for Bleed, it feels like. Again, over and over again, two H's and blocked bursts has been the name of the game. And now just a standard jump in is going to finish off Braum. I mean, this is just, he's just going so fast.
Yeah, this is just, I mean, not much really to be said or be done here. Jump back does manage to save for now as we take our damage. Misses out on the apprehend though. There was a lot more damage still left on the table.
Finally, though, I mean, killing a character here, getting a little momentum back for ourselves, but Bleed does have the Ekko. And it's probably a two-touch game. I don't think you're going to be able to kill in one. Gotta imagine. LightWhisp is trying to find that big opening. But now it's one chance here. The chip out is an option as well. LightWhisp has to find his way through. One HP left over and the random parry. I mean, you just gotta hope at that point that something's coming through, because if there is, like, if the parry didn't happen and Bleed did throw something out, you're getting chipped out. So
it's the classic, like, it might not be the pitch you want, but you gotta swing eventually, right? Like, it sucks, but that's just kind of the reality of the situation sometimes.
Yeah, now, I mean, Bleed just has everything on his side, but you're in the corner. And even then, I was gonna say you're at but even then, Bleed is making it work, and the throws just aren't happening the way you want them to.
Okay, first is good. A bit of a delay, using the shield just to beat the time winders here, but Bleed is just doing a perfect job of never. If there is even the chance of Braum to pop out and put that big blue rectangle up, Bleed is not even in the same continent. He is doing such a good job of spacing around that. It has not been a factor at all since the reset. Not once.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen someone play as well as doing in this set. And now we hard tagged once again. Tried to push block our way out, but unfortunately wasted a meter. And just like that, Bleed sets it up, takes a couple breaks, and just goes right into the super, absolutely running over LightWhisp to finish off this tournament and make the big comeback in the reset to win TNS tonight.